till a player on top know it. Rooftop, penthouse suite. If you really want it, gotta own it. Fight through it, we was at the lowest. Blood, sweat, tears, the components. Riding all year, now's the moment. We are not friends, we are opponents. Yeah, I'm coming for mine. Yeah, I'm making a play, the game on the line. Yeah, I've been on the grind. Yeah, I jump in the spot, I'm making my time. Yeah, look in the sky. Yeah, the stars align, no shade to shine. Can't stop it already. Emotional work and devotion, we put in this time. Look. You won't stop my stride. I'll just break your line. I don't tolerate wasted time. You take us down, keep fighting.
The Snapdragon Pro Series powered by Samsung Galaxy is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, Monster Energy, and DHL.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! Welcome to our Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific for our season number 3. Okay guys, familiar atmosphere, familiar game, familiar faces, because I'm back after I did not make it for the last season. So I'm still with my lovely partner Bunny. How are you today, Bunny?
I am good. I am very, very good. I'm so happy to be back again here for the Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, guys. We are talking about making the history and crowning the legends inside our game of Asphalt 9. But nonetheless, I just want to say I am so happy to be back again with you, because last season I was confused, like, who is this person next to me? It looks like Bada, but yet it is a slimmer version of Bada. But it's okay, I'm still happy that you're here, Bada. Maybe you changed a bit, but now you're back here. So we are right here to celebrate all of our participants and see how they will do on the night itself for the Open Finals. But now, let's check out the game itself and the players that will be playing. First off, the format of our Open Finals. Start off, everybody has to compete and qualify in the app itself. iOS or Android, you got to qualify for the time trials, and we will pick out the names and everyone who has the best timing to go into the Open Finals. Bada.
Yeah, so we are playing for best of 3 for Open Final, and it's the same format for iOS and Android for today. So the winner will be crowned, but head-to-head going to be the grand final is at best of 5.
Yes, and the grand finals, the one thing about the grand finals is that it will be best of 3. And for the winner, they will be going home with $1,200 if they win this game. That's a lot of money, but on the second place, we'll be going home with 700, third place 400, and at the fourth place with 200. Meaning everybody's a winner, but how big of a winner you are, tonight will be the decision.
Yeah, that's it. $2,500 is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. But next up, let's see our leaderboard, shall we?
This is for the Android category, whereby during their time trial, we got Mia Nori with the best time at the Caribbean Island Peer Pressure place, where they got 1 minute to 8 seconds, whereas Liliana qualified at the Caribbean Island as well with the time of 1:18. True Love, on the other note, qualified at the Greenland Escape the Lava location with 1 minute 18 seconds for the leaderboard.
Let's go for the iOS. Turu Love. That's a very cute name. Turu Love. But let's check out our players from Android. It's going to be 4 players. It's going to be Sheeta right now, Caribbean Island at peer pressure 1 minute and 7 seconds. Next up, we have Hilcho at Caribbean Island as well, peer pressure at 1 minute and 8 seconds. Tel at Greenland, Escape the Lava 1 minute and 16 seconds. Last but not least, we have Extreme Greenland, Escape the Lava. Sheeta, Hilcho, Extreme, familiar name, familiar game, familiar faces for this season number 3.
True. Like, I mean, like, most of the names that inside the leaderboard, they have already competed for the previous season, and to see them again, I'm super excited. But now let's see who will meet who inside the bracket, Bada.
Let's see. Let's check out the bracket. So I see a walkover there. I see the walkover. Miyanori straight away go to the next round. But for this, the first game, gonna see Turu Love gonna go up against Liliana. So the winner for that match will be facing Mia Nori.
Yes. On the other note, for the iOS bracket, we got 4 players, different from the Android side. So there will be 2 matches before moving into the grand finals. So we got Shita and Extreme to be fight off for the first match. Second match, it will be Steel as well as Hilchu, and the grand final we'll find out right after that.
But we have a low bracket, okay? If you lose that round, there's still a chance for you to make it for your mistake because there's a low bracket, and if you win, you may be going to the next round and meet with your contender back again to have the to have the chance to make it to the grand final.
I mean, like, this is the best part because this is a new format compared to the previous season. We didn't have any lower bracket. Nobody had a second chance, but now we're giving you a second chance, an opportunity to keep up the pace and as well as to actually redeem yourself for the loss that you did during the first match. And I like this very much for the Snapdragon. Thank you again to Snapdragon Pro Series that is giving opportunity for our players of Asphalt 9 Legend. But right here, let's take a look on the location, the track itself that they will be playing it on tonight.
So iOS for match number 1, Cairo, the city of 1,000 minaret. Let's go for track number 2. We are going to Shanghai, Pudong Rise. Last but not least, track number 3, we have Buenos Aires Stadium Lag. I'm excited for tonight. All 3 matches, all 3 maps for tonight will be superb, and I can hear the sound of the engine after this. Yeah. So.
Oh, is it like that? Almost. I'm not really good. I'm so sorry. I'm a lady. But I like the tracks choices for the iOS match. I think for the matches that is the next one will be different. But now we're focusing on the match number 1, whereby our iOS player will be playing on these 3 tracks that some of it is quite, how do I say, has a potential to be an advantage for certain players because they have the more familiarity on the location itself. But anyway, a shout out to our main sponsor itself because without them, we wouldn't be here. Snapdragon Elite Gaming. When winning matters. If you want to win, you got to win it with the Snapdragon Pro Series, guys.
I hope my phone was powered by Snapdragon.
True, that is true. That is very true.
Next up, for our next sponsor is going to be by Samsung. Samsung, don't forget to check out the new S23 Ultra. It's powered by the next gen Snapdragon processor. So share the epic and level up with your game. You know, better processor, better gameplay. So guys, don't forget to check out the Galaxy S23 series.
Yes, a better phone for the better gaming experience. On the other note, we also would like to say thank you to our other main sponsors, whereby the Monster Energy as well as DHL. So pretty much our whole entire Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, it is definitely giving a lot of supportive to all of our players of Asphalt 9. But now, this is it, our first match of the night. Bada.
Let's check out our player. It's going to be Shita, going to go up against Extreme, the player from Korea. Going to go up against our lovely Malaysian here, Extreme. So our first match for iOS bracket is going to be Cairo, the city of the 1,000 minaret. I'm excited for this. You know, a lot of jump places here in this map. A little bit of advice maybe to the player, maybe how they can win this map.
Be careful with the jumps. I agree on the note that there's a lot of jump pad for the Cairo city of 1,009 minarets, but sometimes most of the players are too confident with the jumpers, with the flips and all of the rotation to a point they actually crash themselves. So hopefully they won't do that. And on a note as well, talking about Shida versus Extreme, Korean versus Malaysia, both of the two names is quite familiar. We've already actually casted for them. So Bada, what are your bets on this?
I'm going to go bets on Shita. I'm
Ooh.
going to go bets on Shita. Sorry, Extreme. I'm not going to be biased, but you need more effort on this to take down Shita for tonight. I can't wait for, this evening. I can't wait for this first round going to start. Bunny?
Yep, exactly.
So you're going to go put all your bets on Extreme tonight? Today?
I mean, I'm a patriotic person, right? Patriotic, yeah, definitely. So definitely I'm going to go in all out despite knowing that the data or the statistic is definitely going to Shida. Shida had the most highest or the shortest amount of time for the time trials qualification. So definitely I agree on you when you talk about data. Shida has the best opportunity to win that first match. On the other note, I'm very patriotic. I'm saying like, come on, let's do something. Malaysia boleh. They say Malaysia boleh, so let's say Malaysia boleh.
Malaysia
as well.
boleh. Nice. So if let's say Sheeta gonna win at Cairo, okay, there's gonna be a second match at Shanghai. But if Extreme manage to pull a comeback, okay, if the other one, I'm not gonna be biased. I'm still not gonna be biased. There's gonna be a track number 3 to decide which player gonna move to the next round, which is Buenos Aires Stadium Lab. Still waiting for the queue for the first match. Excited for this.
Yes, because at the moment right now, we're just hoping that the players are all ready. They are all prepared to go in for the first match of the night. And like you said as well, everybody has the opportunity to rise up. Like, for example, who knows? Maybe Sheeta win the first round. Second match, we got Extreme coming back and giving all his best to actually win it up. Anything can happen, right? Just
Yes,
like
correct.
Ellie Golding said. And moving into the last match, it's up to both of these. It's like 50-50. Either one can win it out. But then again, from my experience of casting this game, sometimes there is a player that is very, very vicious and aggressive, and they want it all. And when I say they want it all, they don't give any opportunity of the best of 3. And maybe there's a way that Sheeta would actually go in and demolish and actually to literally tear up to Extreme and making sure that she got that best of 2 wins straight away on the first match. So I don't know, man, but again, let me remind you, I am very patriotic, so I would say, Extreme, you gotta beat the odds, man. You gotta beat the odds despite the stats is not so good on your side when you see it on the time trial of the qualifications.
Correct, but still I'm not too confident. Extreme playing at Cairo. It's quite a tough. It's quite a tough track. So yeah.
I mean,
Fingers
Shanghai,
crossed.
on the other note, Shanghai is a very tight corners. They have a lot of tight corners areas whereby if you're not careful enough, you will always be being slowed down because of your aggression or being always hitting on the left side or the right side of the map itself or any kind of obstacle, because Shanghai has a lot of obstacle that slows down the tempo as well as the pace of your game itself. But on the other note, the last match itself, that's one is also another certain thing if we go to that pot lah. Because again, reminder, anything can happen. It could give an opportunity for Extreme to come back, but maybe Sheeta also say like, no, I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna take all the win for myself. Not gonna even go to the match number 3. Am I right, Bada?
Seriously, nobody wants to go for the the third match, the decisions match, because it will give you a bit of nervousness.
Yes.
Nervousness. So mostly, if I'm a player, if I'm playing this game, inside this level, so I want to go for 1 and 2, just 1 and 2, and straight away move to the next round.
Agree.
So
Finish it off straight away. Just don't care about it anymore, and then you can go on for the next match itself to prepare yourself. But anyway, as we are trying to prepare our players to start off, unfortunately, we will take a little short break, but we'll be back right after this for the first match to be started out. So don't go anywhere. Keep on liking, keep on sharing, and stay tuned inside our life of ESL. Okay?
okay, see you guys in 10 minutes. Check it.
Babble out, call the priest. Back to life, I'm undeceased. Breaking the chain, unleashed. My true power released. Reached my hand into the sky and made the stars align. Cause when I left it down to fate, it was taking up too much time. It's a miracle, it's a curse. I will not be deterred. If you predicted the worst, bon appetit, eat your worst. Keep my score, fire the gun. Watch me how I overcome what they said could not be done. I did it, now sing it. The birth of a legend, the past tried to trap me too bad. My future beckoned, I crashed, and yes, I burned. Hardest lesson that I learned was how to take a fall and crawl back out the dirt. Now I'm back from the grave, revived. Time after time, they tried to take my life, and still I wouldn't die. Survive, now come salute him. No man can dispute him. Back and I am biting, street fighting, Ryu Hadouken. What they said could not be done, I did it, now sing it. Oh, here I go, changing destiny, saving might as well salute him. What is written isn't done. Watch me how I overcome.
Lace up my shoes, time to get it. Put in the work, I'm with it. Paying my dues with sweat and tears. There is no weakness here. I ain't new to this, I'm a veteran. Wear my battle scars like a letterman's. I done crawled through the mud full speed, so I wouldn't underestimate me. That's a rookie move. Homeboy, I got nothing to prove. Team player, but I'm still self-made. I'm in it for the passion, not the parade. I don't need the lights or the cameras, just me and my opponent. All the work that I put in has led up to this moment. Let's go. You go hard, I go harder. You weak, I leap farther. You cannot match my speed, cause I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. Everybody wanna get like me, better reach for the stars, cause I'm out of your league. Game time, let's go. I hit that mark weeks ago. I'm about to laugh you up. Tell me, have you had enough? You would think I had a PhD in psychology. The way I get in your head, there is no escape. Like I said, I'm out of your league. I play fair, but show no mercy. Only give my time if it's worthy, cause I keep my mind on a mission, and you don't fit the vision. I ain't cocky, okay, a little bit. I call it confident, but they can handle it. Don't blame me, it's just my time. So move, cause you're blocking my shine. I'm out of your league. You better go with plan B. You taking the crown? That's a fantasy. You can't step to me. I'm out of your league. Better be from that defense. I give you an A for effort. Now hit the bench. You go hard, I go harder. You weak, I leap farther. You cannot match my speed, cause I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. Everybody wanna get like me, better reach for the stars, cause I'm out of your league. You go hard, I go harder. You weak, I leap farther. You cannot match my speed, cause I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. I'm out of your league. Everybody wanna get like me, better reach for the stars, cause I'm out of your league.
Put it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, dump it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, dump it on me, put it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, put it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, put it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, put it on me, put it on me, put it on, dump it on me, dump it on me, we put it on, put it on.
my prime. You follow me, dog, and I make it. I pump too much iron in my grind. So long I've waited to take the night. Got no more patience. I think it's time. The man of the year, I show the right. I waited all my life and now it's showtime. Pack up your gear, I ain't got no room on stage for no amateur pop stars. Me and my clique don't fear, trashing hotels like some animal rock stars. You opened up with a bang up job, but it's time for a real deal headline. Line so big that I can't find the end, I'm gonna kill this airtime. Don't get too comfy, you make the scene now, they gon' love me. I got the keys now, get your own seat. You must be senile if you think you'll tag along. I'm sorry, my friend, you pegged me wrong. You must be lost, man, your time is gone. If you think I give you the blueprint, you better be stupid or else you're deadly wrong. So long I've waited to take the night. Got no more patience, I think it's time. The man of the year, I show the right. I waited all my life and now it's showtime. So long I've waited to take the night. Got no more patience, I think it's time. The man of the year, I show the right. I waited all my life and now it's showtime. Showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back ready for our first game. You know, for Shita gonna go up against Extreme for the first game, so I think the players are ready. I hope the linesmen are ready. Okay, so
Yep.
Bunny,
Just
excited
for
the
a
first
heads
round?
up for everybody, this is the Snapdragon Pro Series Elite Gaming. That is SPS Asphalt 9 Legends Season number 3, where we are doing our open finals for all of our players. It is coming from the category of iOS as well as Android. But first off, we will be starting out with the iOS players, whereby Sheeta and Extreme is expected to be playing for the first match at Cairo for the first game, and we are super excited. Hopefully they are ready. We did had a little bit break, sorry again for the delay, but hopefully we will be giving you guys the hyped out what will be happening on the first round itself.
Seriously, Cairo, yeah, I'm excited to go to Egypt right now. Buddy, so I hope the players also are ready, you know, because the crowd waited for 10 minutes for this game. So yeah, let's get ready. Waiting for the queue for the first round of the day for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9.
Yes.
It's been 10 minutes.
Oh
Still
yeah,
waiting.
we were still waiting.
We are still waiting. Don't-
Yeah, because at the moment right now we're still hoping that the players are already fired up to win the prize pool of $2,500. The first one who will be crowned as the champion will be going home with the $1,200. That's a lot of money, but what would you do if you had that money right in your hand?
I'm gonna buy that S23 Ultra
Oh,
phone
I
powered by
like that. I
Snapdragon.
like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna use that phone. I love a phone with a big screen and a powerful processor. You know, what we call as pay to win.
Yeah. Oh,
In the gaming community, you know, pay to win.
yes. I mean, like, come on. If you don't have a proper gaming phone, it will definitely destroy all your moods to play any kind of game. And with a gaming processor that is smooth, with a high FPS some more, definitely the winning chances of you will be in the hand already.
You're not a bad player. You're just having a bad phone.
Don't tell anyone about that, seriously. I mean, they already know, but you saying like that is like, damn, you telling me that I'm too poor to be a good player.
So yeah, if I've got that price of 1,200 again, we're gonna straight away go to a Samsung store and get that S23 Ultra, big screen, big processor. So yeah, hopefully I can win some game. I'm gonna stop casting. I'm gonna play this game. You know, the price is too high for me.
Agree, definitely. Why would you want to be a caster when if you get to be the player, you win high price? Like seriously. But again, it's not for us. This is definitely for Shita and Extreme only. But if we are possible to be a player, it would be an honor though. But on the other note, this is the honor to be given to Shita versus Extreme Korea versus Malaysia.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can see that the first nitro has been used. Everything is on the air right now. We are with player. You get the play name on the screen, but there's a lot of battle roll. You see that here, the play from behind. A bit close going in straight towards the pyramid.
Getting
Play
that
number
boost.
one is still, I'm still waiting for the name of that first player right now.
Yeah, a bit not clear, but definitely we are seeing that they're trying to keep up the pace and trying to close up that gap because it's quite huge actually from the player number one.
Still here we can see a lot of airtime here by the player a bit far behind. We can see that he's trying to push his gap between that first player. A lot of barrel rolls here coming in again, using in that double nitrous. Still trying to keep up with this drifting. See the first player still catching up. The first player still leading the way. This second player is trying to catch up, but oh, there is a nice airtime here.
Oh, nicely done. A little bit obstacle, hitting most of the trucks as well as the... Oh, but now we're moving in for the second lap. And yet, they still haven't managed to actually close the gap with the player number one, Bada.
Yep, going in for this lap number 2. A lot of barrel coming in again. Using... Oh, that is a nice shockwave. A bit of head-to-head right now. We can see that it's going to be Extreme actually that leading the pack. Okay,
wow.
I'm going to take back my word.
Oh my lord, Malaysia
take my word. But Shita pushing in again with that shockwave, trying to closing the gap right now. Shita pushing in again with that ram. Shita here with this, I think, what's the name of the car again?
VMAX.
VMAX Nevera, if I'm not mistaken. Here again, Shita pushing in for that airtime to get more nitrous in his hand. A lot of nitrous is not going to stop. Double boost coming in from her again.
I mean, I'm surprised. Extreme was actually leading up, but the moment actually Shita was able to use that second lane, finally able to catch it up and close up the gap, and now leaving Extreme behind.
Yep, maybe Extreme did a bit of mistake. They're making him fall behind the second place right now, but you can see that second place coming from Extreme, and the winner for this first round using that Remake Nivera is gonna be Shita at 2 minutes 12 seconds.
Oh my god, that's just too close, man. And we were shocked. We saw Extreme names like, wait, Extreme was the first player? He was leading. But at the same time, I think he was also a bit too positive that he was going to win it all. So at the moment when Shita changes the lane, going into the shortcut, finally boost up the gap and making Shita the winner as the first match.
Told you.
Yeah, right.
Told you Shita gonna win the first round here at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Congratulations to Shita. So let's check out maybe some awesome replay from that first round.
Yeah, the first start, we were actually a bit confused because we didn't know which player was which, because the name was quite far away. And look at this, the gap was quite huge. You can see this. Shita was already at the second. The moment she pushed into the second floor, that's when she actually just shuts out everything. She literally cut out the lanes and making it a way for her to overtake Extreme.
So yeah, a bit of struggle there from Extreme to keep up his momentum at early on this game. So there is it for Cairo. The winner is going to be Shita at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Let's go check out this track number 2. We have Shanghai Pudong Rise. Maybe a bit of redemption, as my lovely bunny said just now. Redemption for Extreme.
Hopefully.
Okay, she's still believing with Extreme, but I'm still with Shita. Shita, if you are watching, all eyes on you.
I know that if you add on N right at the name, it's already familiar. isn't it? You're the lover boy. So obviously that's why you're supporting Sheeta at the moment right now. But on the other note, again, we were surprised. We have to admit, right? We did surprise that Extreme was the one who would lead. In my mind, yes, I support 100% Extreme. But then again, I was thinking like, is Sheeta is the one who's leading at the moment right now?
No, because we cannot see the name at the
Yeah,
first place.
exactly.
So Extreme in front. So a bit of I'm baffled,
But
to see
that was just a few seconds. The moment when we got the name, Sheeta suddenly falls down to the second floor of the flyover, cut it out, and then wins the whole entire game.
a little bit of dirty play coming from Sheeta just now. So
But
hopefully
yet we
she will
have-
repeat it again at Shanghai.
We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the crash. I mean, like previously during last season, if you haven't, I don't know whether you saw it by that, even though you weren't here with me to accompany me. But last year, a lot of players played dirty. They like say go all aggressive, not just playing it clean. They bash everybody out. They like literally just, I'm gonna crash you out straight away out of the lane, and that's what it is. I'm hoping to see that, but so far Sheeta and Extreme is being very civilized at the moment right now. But we are not sure because this is the second round, and
A bit of
maybe
mutual respect, maybe.
yeah. And
For you
all-
guys that just came here, we are here for our iOS bracket.
Yes,
It's gonna
sir.
be a match. It's actually match number 2. It's Sheeta gonna go up against Extreme here at Shanghai Pudong Rise. For those who just make it here, welcome to the stream. We are at Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Asphalt 9 for season number 3 already. So second round. Redemption again, buddy.
Yes, we are moving into the Shanghai Pudong Rise. Very close, tight corners. Very, like a lot of obstacles, cars, trucks. Even just now, I think Sheeta was the one who actually hit somebody's hot dog trailer. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, hot dog boy. Free hot dogs for everybody though. But on the other note, this one is gonna be much more interesting to see what will Extreme do to come back and make a run for it, because again, this is best of 3. If Sheeta wins again, it's going to be Sheeta moving to the next round. But again, the best about our season number 3, the newest addition for our bracket is that Extreme will have the next opportunity, which is on the lower bracket. But now, here is our match number 2, Sheeta versus Extreme. Alright, here on out, they're moving in for the spin of the wheels. But so far, we still see that Extreme is the one who's leading. Usually, Extreme is always the one who's leading the pack. But let's see if Sheeta will do the same exact trick he did during the first round.
She is the comeback king for today. Always giving advantage for Extreme to take the early lead straight away. But here Sheeta coming again, using all the boost that she can. Oh, nice trip there coming in from with that shockwave again. I think she already memorized where's the Nitro Boost location, right?
Yep, definitely. Most of our players, they were well known to all of the location, how to get the shockwave, which side is better to actually go for the jump, go for the barrel rolls, go for the flips as well. But so far right now, we do see, look at that, Sheeta getting back with the shortcut. Very good. I like how very precise as well as calculative on every single step of the way where Sheeta wants to go.
Okay, so pushing in for the second lap, Sheeta trying to push the gap between her and Extreme, because Extreme is comfortably leading. Maybe this is the redemption match that Bunny keep on saying from early on of the stream.
Boleh. Please,
I
I
know a
really
lot
hope
of
so.
advantage. We can hopefully Extreme would not make any mistake, because I would like we love to see match number 3. We are in about 70% of the track currently. We can see that Sheeta struggling in to catch up with the pace of Extreme, Bunny.
Yep. Few more meters left for the end of the road for our second match at the moment right now, and I think Extreme is very comfortable with the first position at the moment right now. He's having fun at the moment. He's just spinning himself, going into the tunnel, and he doesn't even get the boost. Oh, he finally goes into the shortcut where Sheeta did also use it out, and now he's going for the spin as well. And few more seconds ago, we will be reaching to the finish line, and yet I am not seeing Sheeta at all. Sheeta is still right behind, so again, I am betting on this that Extreme, yep, just as about to say it, wins the second round.
I think Buenos Aires will wait for us. Obviously, Buenos Aires, we're going to fly to Buenos Aires after this, because Sheeta managed to not get the second place because she lost to Extreme. You can see the gap, 6-second gap, Bunny. That is a 6-second gap.
Oh, getting a new information from the production side. Unfortunately, Extreme made a wrong mistake of picking the car that is qualified to be played inside our open finals, Bada. So, unfortunately, Extreme, no! Malaysia
No.
tak boleh!
So it seems like-
Malaysia tak boleh move into the next qualification. So Shita will be the winner for this second match and will be moving up to the grand finals instead. Oh my lord. And I think there will be no low bracket because not only that Extreme is not qualified for this match, he is forfeited completely from the open finals.
Maybe we can wait for the confirmation about that.
Maybe there's a possibility.
From the production. So, but anyhow, congratulations to Shita. 2 minute and 11 seconds. Actually, she improved, from the first round at 2 minute 12 seconds. So for Shanghai, she managed to pull at 2 minute and 11 seconds. By the way, congratulations to Shita to make it to the second round. She's quite comfortably sitting, waiting for a new challenger after this. Buddy.
Oh wow! I mean, like we were so excited for the second match. Like, despite whatever it is, unfortunately, a big mistake coming in from Extreme for using a different car that was already been how do I say, briefed on to use inside the open finals. But unfortunately, that's the reason why Extreme will not be able to qualify for the winning of this match itself.
Yeah.
But then again, he did amazing job.
Yeah, because we can see how precise, how precise every time Shita with the turn. But because of mistake, just by choosing a wrong car, you get to be disqualified for it. So hopefully, if Extreme fall to the low bracket, hopefully he will not repeat the same mistake.
I hope so. I really hope so that this does not actually tainted his qualification to keep on continuing to the open finals though. But so far, the match number 2, it won't be counted out. It will give straight away the win to Shita straight away.
So our flight to Buenos Aires cancel.
Oh, I was so looking forward to it, but that's so sad. I mean, like, Buenos Aires, have you been there before?
No, obviously.
I wish. I mean, it's very beautiful though. Yeah. But nevertheless, to say thank you not just to the players as well, we also would like to say thank you to our main sponsors, because without them, we would not be here. Right here, we got DHL sponsoring out our SBS Asphalt 9 Legend. If you guys have some time, you guys can check out. There's a new app that they put out to win $4,000. That's a 4,000 euros. Sorry, 5,000 euro. My bad.
5,000 euro.
Yes,
Wow.
5,000 euro. That's if you go into the charge or the exchange rate. That's like 25 or 24,000 ringgits. Yeah, like that was amazing. But on the other note, we would like to also say thank you
To our sponsor, which is Monster Energy. Unleash the beast, guys, where you need extra energy to play your games at night. So guys, remember to check out our sponsors DHL as well as Monster Energy.
Yes, thank you again to our sponsors. And right now we are done with our first iOS match. We still have few more to go because we still haven't found the champion of iOS category for the SBS Asphalt 9 yet. So, but for now, hopefully, Shita will take a break for a while and we'll wait for the next bracket to come up. Bada.
Yeah, sure. I'm still excited for the second game. First game was very, very good, very, very nice. So head to head for the next match. Still, excited to see the second game after this. So it's gonna be Hilcho, gonna go up again. Still, for the first match, we gonna go for again the same map pick, which is Cairo, the city of 1,000 minarets. So Bunny, this time put your bet.
I can't bet anyone because right now it's like Korea versus Korea. But here's the thing, Hilcho, Bada. We've heard this name before.
Yeah.
It's the
Familiar
one that
face.
we casted. It was the one that we casted last season. Not the one that you didn't went with me, but the one that you did came and join me here at the studio, where Hilcho actually managed to get to the grand finals. But again, reminder, he was not the winner though. He was not the champion. So maybe this is his second opportunity to get that title for himself.
So up against the new faces, still new. He's still new, still new. So maybe this a bit of challenge for Hilcho. No?
Hopefully, because as we don't know pretty much, but we do want to know the statistic of Steel just now when we saw how it was during the iOS. Hilcho has the better statistic on the time trial, so definitely odds are definitely going into Hilcho's side. But when it comes to the game, the day game itself, sometimes it's different with the time trial. But on the time trial, you are playing it with your own pace, leisurely at your home. But when it comes to inside the tournament, the rush, the adrenaline is quite different. But
seriously, the adrenaline that you talk, adrenaline, because I don't think they face each other. We need to open the custom room just to face each other for this game. So this is gonna be maybe their first time meeting up for Hilcho and Steel. Okay, so Bunny, this time I think you're putting on Hilcho.
definitely, previously I was more to the flags, but now I'm going all out for the data instead. I mean, like, the data didn't lie for you, but you pretty much supported Sheeta, and look at it. I mean, like, Sheeta went all out.
Numbers never lie.
Okay, but so far right now, we do hoping that the players will be ready for the second match of the night, whereby Hilcho versus Steel. And when we saw how Extreme versus Stella was, Extreme did manage to actually overtake, or should I say leading the first half of the game itself. By the end of the game, Sheeta was the one who actually cut out the gap and wins and overtake it all, wins the first round itself. Is it going to be the same thing for Hilcho, or will it be just like what happened on the second match?
Because remember when we are at the first game, when they are using the same car, so it's a bit of head to head, neck to neck. Remember that only one mistake, maybe not a mistake for Extreme, but a bit of advantage for Sheeta just now, where she go down to the bottom ramp and then on air again to take over Extreme just now. So if you're using the same car, maybe it's a head to head. But because just now you can see that the gap, I'm quite surprised what happened because of the gap. But
it really depends,
it was
yeah.
the same because
This is the best thing about this game. The best thing about Asphalt 9 Legend is that it's not just about the skills. It's not just about the ramps. It's not about the skills. It's not about the tricks that you do to boost up your speed. But Sheeta proved to us that in order to win, it's not just all about that. It's all about your knowledge of the map itself. Right? So when Sheeta actually used the overturn, the second floor ramp, instead of using the same line that Extreme was using, he was able to actually overtake Extreme. That was it. So to win the game, it's not just you being a good fast driver inside the Asphalt, but you gotta know the map location itself and how to actually use the better lane inside the map.
Correct. The racing line, we talk about racing line, so they need to know about the racing line, because we can see the position of Sheeta just now was like pure pixel perfect. So I think we are ready for the second game. Okay, match number 2, Hilcho versus Steel, going to come up right after this. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the match number 2.
iOS category, Hilcho versus Steel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for our game number 2. So it's going to be Steel versus Hilcho, a familiar name. So we can see that head to head, neck to neck here, because but Hilcho is at the back currently. We can see that Steel is comfortably leading at this first quarter of this game, buddy.
Alright, it's okay. It's just the starting off, but so far it's a good start for Steel at the moment right now. And we do not know what happens sometimes. Things can actually overtake at certain point, and sometimes things can overstep itself. And here we do see that some of the skills, a little bit too ambitious with that turn at the moment right now, Hilcho. But thank God managed to actually land right on the spot and finally take over. Oh, but no. Steel right now has to actually keep up with Hilcho.
So you can see head to head right now, using that shockwave. What we say about Nitro's management. Need to know when to pull that Nitro, buddy. You need to know about the timing to pull when to take out the Nitro. But coming in from the second lap, Steel is trying to catching up with Hilcho right now, eh?
Alright, missing out a few of the ramps and getting the nitro instead. But now we do see still trying to actually close some of the gaps, but still it's not gonna be easy as Hilcho is already leaving a lot of space. Finally pull through and still might be actually using the nitro now to push in, but no, still not enough to catch up. But
You can see that Hilcho is a bit comfortable, but you know, at first place, still was in front, but I don't think he can manage to, to keep up his momentum, with the old guy.
Few minutes left
with
to
the
the
pro.
finish line at the moment right now. Hilcho, remember we do talk about it, stats never lie. When it comes to the attack time trial, Hilcho has the best time. And at the moment right now, with few more seconds to go, he will be finishing off this first match as a winner.
You see that here going to this finishing line. The first round here over in Cairo is going to be none other than Hilcho with 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, but this is only 3-second gap between the two players. But anyhow, congratulations to Hilcho with that 2 minute 13 second win over at Cairo.
Interesting. Previously, Shita wins that round with 2:12, right? So Hilcho is a bit far behind, still like 1 second far behind. So it's interesting to see what will happen if Hilcho actually moves forward to fight with Shita. But on the other note, we still have 2 more rounds to go for our Steel versus Hilcho. But this is the highlight during the first match. We do see that the one who was leading was actually Steel, but then Hilcho comes up with the ramp and takes over during that few minutes of that lap itself and making Hilcho the winner for the first match.
Out of nowhere, he just leap over Steel and
It's a leap
to
of faith,
steal that
Pada.
win, from Steel. Okay, no pun intended.
Now we're moving into the second track. We're moving to Shanghai Pudong Rise for Steel as well as Hilcho to actually get the best of 2. If Hilcho wins again, it will be the winner to move into the second bracket. But on the other note, if for example, who knows, maybe Steel comes back, they will be the best of 3 and we'll be flying to Buenos Aires finally. But if so, that we'll get that track of 2.
I think because Steel just now, he had that early lead, okay, very nice early lead, but out of nowhere momentum, maybe a bit mistake, maybe he didn't pull the correct time for the boost, for the nitro boost. So it's going to be a redemption match for you here over at Shanghai. Hilcho going to go up against Steel. The score is at 1-0, siding Hilcho for this time around. Hopefully Steel can give a comeback here at Shanghai, okay. A bit of neon light here and there to give you a bit of moral boost to win up against Hilcho.
Agree. Sometimes lights can actually illuminate the motivation to win. Hopefully. I mean, like, come on, you come up with the point just now. I want to come up with the point. Illuminate your life with the neons of Shanghai Pudong Rise. But the thing is, I do, again, let me remind you, Hilcho so far, the movement and his performance has been doing a good job. So I'm still putting my bet on Hilcho. I'm so sorry, but I know that we do agree on the second. Who knows, maybe the underdog story will be rising and then Stel will say like, nope, this is the opportunity for me to come back. Oh. But on the other note, Hilcho so far right now is comfortable with the win, and if Hilcho wins again, he will be moving for the upper bracket, but still has the chance to actually fight off again. But now, this is the second match for our Hilcho versus Steel. Let's see if Hilcho will actually win it all, or will Stel actually comes back.
Ready for round number 2 again. Steel taking that early lead, going in for this straight line first corner here, going in straight to the ramp and getting that air time. Oh, but he almost crashed, almost coming for a takedown just now. We see another takedown coming from these two players, but out of nowhere, Steel is still leading the pack here. Still managed to get that boost and not giving a chance for Hilcho, for Hilcho to get that nitro boost, man.
Agreed. He maintained the composure. I almost thought that they're not going to actually continue with the civilized fight already. I was like, oh yes, go for the crash, bro. Go for the crash. And I think that Hilcho is about to do it. Hilcho, oh no, still doesn't allow it. Still say, no, back up. You got to stay behind me, bro. I'm not going to let you crash me. And that's a good move. I got to agree on that.
I'm sensing a dirty play. By these two players. But yeah, Hilcho need that.
Yes.
Hilcho needs that to pull, because right now we can see that still comfortably leading this back here, but coming for the second round, still in front, but try to overtake from the side, from the inner lane. Oh, nicely done there with that jump on the ramp.
And I find it still actually just jumps. He doesn't even do anything. He just stays there static. But no, finally trying to crash a little bit, and a little overtake coming in from Hilcho right now. I think still made a big mistake right now, not trying to push in with the boost. And at the moment right now, with just slight tightness, finally tries to go in for the flip. But in the end, Hilcho just overtakes and leaving some of the gaps. And with 70% left at this moment right now, Hilcho just left the building, but
I'm still baffled. How did Hilcho pull that? Every time? But this time around, still was leading quite a lot of this, the track, Ravani.
I mean, not really. It was quite tight, actually. Both of them were just sitting together right at the corner. It's either one of them. And I was really expecting Hilcho was trying to actually overtake as well as crash it out. And still was just there, static. He wasn't even doing anything when he was jumping at the ramp. Again, Hilcho making the win. And reminder to you, I already told you, sometimes there are players who say, I want to win them all. I'm not going to give any chance and opportunity. And this is what Hilcho pros us for today. With 2 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock, making the winner for the second match and making him the one who moves into the next bracket.
This is what we call experience. This is what we call experience. This is what Hilcho, the familiar name from last year. Straight into the new guy. Still need more time.
Yeah.
Still need more time.
It's all about the experience, my brother.
Maybe we can check out a bit of preview. Replay what happened just now. Yeah, I think what I can see was still leading throughout the first quarter of this game. But seriously, out of nowhere, I don't see any mistake coming from Steel. But suddenly, Hilcho is at front.
No, the thing is, that's it. Did you saw the ramp just now? Still was not even doing any move. He wasn't boosting his speed. He wasn't even trying to do any kind of flip. He wasn't even switching, spin. Ended up, I saw Hilcho was pushing his own limit to boost up his speed. And that's what we were supposed to do. If you go for the ramp, you always try to boost up the speed. But Still was just static. And I'm like, Still, are you okay? Are you suddenly AFK or something? Bro, you were at the ramp. You were supposed to do some tricks to actually boost up, but you didn't. And that's when Hilcho actually takes over. He said this is my turn.
In the first round also the mistake happened at that place. Second round also the mistake. They almost crashed. They almost performed a takedown just now. But Hilcho showing experience did count, because he managed to finish at Shanghai Pudong Rice at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. But the question to Hilcho, Cheetah, you have your match.
Yes, agree, definitely. Again, great job to Hilcho. Congratulations for winning the qualified semi-bracket for the second match. And now he will be moving in to fight off for the grand final. Lower bracket, I don't think we might be seeing. I'm not sure. We haven't actually had the confirmation yet, because at the moment right now, we have to give some credits to our sponsors first. Let's focus on our sponsors first. Thank you again to our DHL for sponsoring our SPS Asphalt 9 Legends. Without DHL, we wouldn't be here. And if you guys are free, you guys want to win some cash, 5,000 some more, which is euro in cash, you guys have to participate on the FE Bot Dash Cup.
Don't forget to download the FE bot. You might win that 5,000 euro because you are fighting for that leaderboard. So if you have free time, go ahead and download it and play the game. It's kind of easy game. Just taking puzzle, avoiding obstacle, and you might win yourself 5,000 ringgit. And if you did win, don't forget to share with me.
Yes, agreed. I mean, all you gotta do is just run, man. Run, get your packages, and that's it. DHL is just saying that be like our DHL poster. Do you know how struggling is to send packages to you guys?
Speaking about struggle, let's check our bracket. So yeah, Bunny, we have our lower bracket here. Congratulations.
Thank God.
That is what we call redemption. That
Thank
is what we
God.
call redemption.
Yes, thank God. Extreme Malaysia boleh. The boleh is still there for you, boleh just now, but not for the second match. But now it's boleh for the lower bracket. Extreme will be meeting with Stel for the lower bracket, and they will be competing with those who are losing at the upper bracket. Sheeta end up will meeting off with Hilcho, and again reminder, Sheeta has the best time attack of trial compared to the rest of the players right here. But Hilcho manages to have the similar time stat at the Shanghai Pudong Rice. So I am looking forward to see Korea versus Korea for this next match.
Korea versus Korea is going to be Sheeta versus Hijo. But yeah, we are back for our homeland. Extreme versus Steel.
Malaysia versus Korea
So,
again.
This time around, Bunny, is it going to be experience again?
I mean, like, let's see, because we do agree that Extreme has been inside this series for quite some time already. Even previous season, he was also here as well, but he didn't manage to go to the Grand Champion. So that's why I'm always happy to see him back and always trying his best to actually be the Grand Champion. But here, for the upper finals, our track will be quite different compared to the previous one, whereby we'll be moving into the US Midwest. The lap will be covered bridge. On the second track, we'll be moving into the same location, which is US Midwest, but the track will be Canyon Launch. And if we move into the last match, if we haven't had the best of 3, we will be moving to Buenos Aires, which we haven't yet flagged that, but now the lap is quite different, which is the football and politics lap.
Yeah. Hopefully this time around, I want to go to Buenos Aires. I want to go. Well, in the hand, we're going for upper final first. Okay, we're going to see Sheeta going to go up against Hilcho here for this first round. Okay, I don't know why they didn't start with Extreme, but here, let's go check out the upper final. First track is going to be Midwest Covered Bridge to witness Sheeta versus Hilcho, Bunny.
Yes, Sheeta and Hilcho. Yes, but what
okay, right now I don't know who to vote. Okay, both the players are really good. I know.
Okay, let's just see how it goes. Let's just see. I mean, like we do agree that both of these players are very quite good, but the lap is different. The track is different. So let's see if Sheeta, with the best map knowledge, will be beating Hilcho, who has the slight quite good with the skills as well as the tricks. Because previously we did saw Hilcho, the reason why he overtakes still quite sometimes because of the tricks and the boost itself. But here, it seems that Sheeta uses the different kind of lap, different kind of tracks or the line. And but Sheeta comes back to actually go in for the shortcut and back again right now, still leading the lap itself.
Remember, those two players won by overtake in the last minute. Will be a bad karma for these two players.
Oh, yala. Yeah, their winning is similar. They all use the same trick, same technique to actually win the rounds.
Last minute overtake.
Last minute overtake. Sheeta and Hilcho. So they probably asking themselves, who will overtake first at the last minute? Huh? You want to overtake me or you want me to overtake you? Let's see
right
how
now
it
we're in
goes.
the second lap, but Sheeta still leading this pack here.
Ooh,
But here out of nowhere, see, last minute. But Sheeta trying to pull it, still trying to pull it, trying to maintain this gap, but you can see that it's going to be a head-to-head, neck-to-neck between these two. Shockwave pull coming in from Sheeta, trying to closing the gap with Hilcho, but Hilcho here again comfortably leading this pack here. Even though the gap is quite tiny, but still it's going to be a tight race for this both players.
Yeah. Again, Sheeta still using the shortcut, and I think just a little bit more, he will be able to overtake Hilcho again. This is amazing.
She almost crashed. She almost crashed.
A little bit composure right there. Just a little bit over the composure of actually trying to land that drop at the moment. But now Sheeta finally leading with few more minutes to go, with few more seconds to go, with the players coming off to the finish line at the moment right now. I don't think Hisho will be able to do anything to keep up with the pace, because with 2% left, the winner for our first match of upper finals goes to Sheeta, your Cinta, Badak.
Sheeta pull at 2 minutes and 10 seconds with that Remac Concept 1. Congratulations to Sheeta. But you can see just how close. Okay, just how close.
0.6 milliseconds.
Yes,
0.06
down to millisecond there. The gap between these two players. But anyhow, congratulations to Sheeta for winning this round over Grand Canyon. Still, these two players, they know how to play.
They do, yes,
They do know how
agree.
to play.
But
Okay.
knowledge-wise, for the map, definitely goes out to Shita. Shita has the best knowledge map. He keep on using all the shortcuts, while for the side of Hilcho, he pretty much basic on each lane itself. He pretty much used the upper ramp itself, the normal typical lane that you want to use. But here, there's a certain amount of aggression a bit that they wanted to crash each other, but Shita managed to compose himself. He managed to actually maintain, and even at the end of the day, the winner for the first match.
Okay, get ready for the second round. Again, we are back at Midwest for a Canyon launch here. I'm nervous for this game, seriously, because this is final, man. This is like final standard for that coming from the both of the Korean players. So Midwest is gonna be the decision one. Who's gonna go? If
Will actually,
Shita going
yeah.
straight for the next round, or is it gonna be Hilcho to hold?
I mean, previously, because of the mistake that happened because of what Extreme did, it did give an opportunity for the second match for Shita to lose it. But then again, we are hoping to see maybe there's a possibility that what Hilcho did to Stel just now, whereby winning straight away 2 rounds, not even moving into the best of 3, maybe Shita will do the same to Hilcho as well. A karma.
To be honest, I'm voting for Hilcho for this round. Okay, gonna go,
Interesting. Why?
head to head with Shita, but I can see that. No, the first round he shows his professionalism, but a bit of mistake here and there for this round number 2. You know, almost crash. But yeah, hopefully this time round gonna pull a comeback from Hilcho. Gonna make a tough one for you tonight, Bani.
I mean, I'm just hoping that the lower bracket will be much more giving boost to my Malaysia player right there, because you know I do love these 2 players, obviously, because they have been inside our Snapdragon Pro Series for a long time, and Shita coming back, Hilcho also coming back. But then again, it's still a very, very tight fight indeed between these 2 players, because sometimes there are certain
Just look at the gap.
just look at the gap. 0.06 millisecond. Oh my lord, that is crazy. Not even a chance to actually take a breath right there. But here and out, we are at the second match. The point it all. Is it going to be to go to Buenos Aires, or will Shita actually end it all here on out? At the moment right now, we do see Shita at the backside, and Hilcho is the one who's leading. But remember, anything can happen. We still have 2 laps to go for this second match.
Still early on in this game, you can see that Shita a bit behind. So maybe this time around, Hilcho will maintain his composure, because he is comfortably leading at this time around at 23-24% of this track, Bunny. But you can see that Shita here pulling at that shockwave, trying to catch up with that ramp, going in straight. You can see that tornado over at the track here. Shita trying to get another shockwave, but can he? He almost got crashed. But another shockwave, another air time here, pulling in straight to try to catch up with Hilcho in front.
Yes, Hilcho on the other note is very comfortable right at the front side. Shita still trying to get the boost a little bit. Go for the cramp with the gold nitro. And now at the second lap at the moment right now, still not able to actually pick up the pace and close in the gap. But it seems slowly but surely we do see that Shita finally managed to actually close in a little bit. And Hilcho is also using the same time as well as the lap that was used by Shita previously. And I think that maybe Hilcho has learned the move and say that, okay, if you want to play with map knowledge, I'm going to use map knowledge as well.
Buddy, by the way, right now I'm booking a flight to Buenos Aires. You want to come with me?
Based
on what I can see, 76%, I can see that we are 100% sure that we are going to Buenos Aires. But remember, Shita as well as Hilcho, both of them play, they know how to do the last minute overtake. Buddy.
Come on, few more meters to go, Shita. Are you going to quit it out, or will you give this win to Hilcho to actually make it to the best of 3? Just a little bit more right here. Finish line is right up ahead. Hilcho, you might win this all for you, and finally making it a comeback after that first round.
Again, told you.
Okay, but I get it.
Congratulations to Hilcho for winning the second round using that Rivet Nevada at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Currently the gap a bit far, but 1 second plus. But anyhow, congratulations to Hilcho. We are going for map track number 3. Okay, Buenos Aires. Finally, you are here. Hilcho is the one that take me there.
You're so happy, very, very happy.
It is the first round number 3.
Well,
It is the first tiebreaker match, okay, between these two players. But let's check out the replay. You can see that throughout this map, Hilcho was comfortable leading the pack, okay, leading the way. A bit struggle coming from Shita trying to closing up this gap, but Hilcho being Hilcho today.
I mean, I was expecting that Canyon Midwest was actually Shita's map, but turns out actually different kind of tracks. Even though it is the same location, US Midwest, yes, but certain tracks might actually give more benefits to other players. And Hilcho proved it himself, like maybe you are good at cover bridge, but I have the best opportunity right here at the Canyon launch and making the winner for the second match. So let's go to Buenos Aires, Bada. We are moving to the track of football and politics. And the gap at the moment now, both of them is 1-1.
1-1, it is on the score line, Bunny.
And remember,
Seriously, just whisper to me.
okay, what is
Hilcho or Shita?
because love wins it all.
Okay, I'm rooting for Hilcho this time around. For
Okay.
Buenos Aires, Hilcho, please do not let me down. Okay, please don't let me down. Please don't choose the wrong car. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I want to see
I
a
do
very
agree.
great game. I want to see a great gameplay coming from these two. This is like a final standard between these two players. But you know, during the second round just now, a bit of struggle from Shita trying to keep up with Hilcho. He is just comfortably doing all those drifts, you know, try to get to the finishing line just now.
Yep, agree, definitely. And remember, just a reminder to all of you guys who are watching this live right now, there is a second chance for either one of them. The lower bracket is still waiting for them. The one who actually wins this match for the upper finals will move to the grand finals and just wait for the competitor to come in. But the problem is, we want to know who will actually go down and redeem themselves to go back up to the grand final. Is it going to be those who are already at the lower bracket or those who down themselves right here at the upper finals?
Hilcho will go through the final.
Hilto is already saying that I'm booking my ticket already. Bada, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'm booking my ticket already to the grand finals.
Because Hilcho is the one that brought me to Buenos Aires right now. I'm excited to see the map. Actually, I'm excited to see all these narrow passages coming in. Buenos Aires. Especially here, we are playing at football and politics as we go. As we are ready for this game, round number 3, decision, the tiebreaker match between Shita versus Hilcho. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, let's see who will actually lead first. Usually we do see that Hilcho was leading up. Shita didn't manage to actually catch up during the second match. So let's see if Shita will allow that again to happen, or will making just a little bit too far off for the land spot for Hilcho. But now they finally go for dirty plays. That's it. That is what I want to see.
That is the dirty play that we are looking, that we are waiting
Crash
for.
it out, crash it
Hilcho
out.
currently leading this back, but Shita trying a bit narrow here. Speeding there, not giving a chance for Hilcho to move to the front, but you can see that Hilcho still leading, but it's going to be a neck-to-neck, head-to-head match between these two players, Bunny.
Yes, okay, finally goes for the ramp, but unfortunately didn't yet manage to actually go in for the crash. Shita still managed to actually be pulled back behind by Hilcho, and this is already the second lap. If Shita doesn't do something right here, Hilcho might actually make Bada wish come true.
Yeah, this is so beautiful to watch, you know, because I can see the two cars are inside this screen, but you can see that, but Hilcho be like, no, I'm just going to let you stay in my rear window.
Exactly, I do agree on that. And Shita is not doing anything to keep up with the pace at the moment right now. Getting all the ramps, yes it does, but the moment you spin at the wrong place, it actually lowers down. And here we go with the finishing man. Look at that! Beautiful spin coming in from Hilcho, making Hilcho the winner for the third match, and he is the grand finalist, the first grand finalist of our iOS category.
I'm just too good at predicting.
Bruh, why are you so good at predicting the future? Can you predict my future, please? Because most of your prediction becomes true,
I
man.
told you, Hilcho will go through the
Okay,
game, because
can-
I can see the way he plays. You know, he just maintain his composure, not freaking out. I know Shita is better at handling in corner, but for straight line, this guy is the beast, man.
Yeah, I do agree on that. Yes. Yeah, if you can predict the future of Hilcho and actually making it come true, can you actually predict me being very successful in my life and making it come true, bro? Come
You
on
should play Asphalt 9 and get the grand prize.
If I am playing it, I'm not casting it with you. Come on lah.
You can see, just see how hard is it for Cheetah to try to overtake from the inside line. But no, this guy be like, no, thank you. You are still going to be staying at my rear window. Stay just at rear mirror. You can see that 1 minute and 20 seconds. That is the time for Hilcho to beat Cheetah and send Cheetah to the low bracket.
Wow, that was fast. 1 minute. I mean, like compared to the rest of the tracks, this is the fastest that we ended. I was surprised that we were already at the second lap. Wait.
No, I was surprised that we already at the finishing line.
But anyway, congratulations to Hilcho being the first grand finalist of the iOS Open Finals. But now, for Cheetah, don't worry, you still got the lower bracket. You still have another chance to actually redeem yourself if you do redeem yourself and push back to the grand finals. But that's a long journey for you. That's the thing. It will be a bit tiring, but hopefully it'll be worth it to push into the grand finals.
Yeah, correct. Grand final gonna wait. Grand final a bit long for you guys to wait because still gonna see who's gonna go up against Cheetah because still gonna go up against Extreme first and then the winner gonna go up against Cheetah. Maybe wait for the administrator to update the bracket first. But yeah, we are back here. That was a great game just now.
Yeah, it was
for
very...
round number 3. But anyhow, let's check out our sponsor, Snapdragon, ladies and gentlemen. When winning matters, you know, you need that extra boost inside your chipset, you know, to make your phone a very pay-to-win phone.
That's true. And we also want to thank you, our Samsung Galaxy. If you want to share the epic moment of your game, you gotta go for the Galaxy S23 series and go all out with the Ultra one because it's the most epiest, most awesomest game phone ever.
No, why? Because it's awesome?
Why?
Because it's powered by Snapdragon chipset, the latest one for Snapdragon chipset, buddy.
Snapdragon with Samsung, best friend forever.
Samsung, if you want to send your phone to me, you can have my number. I really want to try the S23 Ultra. I'm playing Asphalt 9 to see how better am I. Can I beat Hilcho? Can I beat Cheetah using the S23 Ultra?
Agreed.
I
Who
just want to try.
Who knows? Maybe the phone actually gives us more opportunity to become a player instead of caster. But anyway, there it is. We are moving into our lower bracket where, again, reminder, Extreme, who actually didn't manage to win with Cheetah, moves to the lower ground. On the other note, Hilcho, who actually pushed Stel to the lower bracket. So these two players will be meeting off. Here and now, we do see that the first track will be Himalayas at the Cliffhanger track. Second track will be Himalayas again, but the track will be Frozen Rod. And if we haven't found the best of 3, they might fly us to the Greenland where the track is fire and ice. Who would it be? Previously, we had Hilcho who moves us to the best of 3, right? Is it going to be Extreme or is it going to be Stel? But
I'm not sure about the bracket just yet because we are, as you can see on the screen, it's going to be a lower semi-final. So maybe you can see it's going to be Extreme versus Steel for this time around. So, okay, Steel.
I know. And you always go for the Korean. I know because you are a K-pop boy. You have to admit it yourself. You are the one who always if you go in for the TikTok, you always go for the songs that oh my god, isn't it right? Yeah. Sometimes. But on the note again, reminder, I'm very patriotic, so I definitely want Extreme to redeem himself for what happened during the first match. Could have actually gone into his side. Maybe, who knows? We didn't actually figure it out because head-to-head wise for that second match, he was not using the proper car.
But seriously, I'm expecting a 3 game as well for this time around. I'm expecting a 3 game for this time around. But here, the first game going to be Extreme versus Stel. Welcome to our first lower bracket game. Extreme, I think like Extreme is leading the pack. He still is at the back using that shockwave here, trying to pushing straight towards Extreme right now. Extreme is comfortably leading this pack, Bunny.
Alright, snowy hills, a little bit slippery. You gotta be careful with every single jump because most of the gaps of the jumps is quite huge. So you might end up actually going down the cliff instead. So that's what they need to be very prioritizing at the moment right now. Still the moment right now, going down to the second place where we do see that Extreme managed to take over, and both of them going in for the barrel roll. Nice, landing on this right spot, and Steel finally manages to use the boost, but still haven't managed to actually close up the gap.
I think this time around still gonna go pulling that last minute overtake, but you can see that the gap is quite close to each other. But I think Extreme, due to his experience playing this game in professional level, so I think Extreme might pull it. But you can see that the gap is closing in right now. But this is the time for Steel to try to overtake inside, using this inside lane, going for that ramp, pushing in for the nitrous again and again, using again with the shockwave, trying to push Extreme. This is not gonna be a mistake.
Ooh, almost too close to actually goes in for the crash, and now a little bit of the obstacle of actually grinding on the edges and the ledges as well, making Steel even more slowed down for the pace. On the other note, we do see that Extreme is actually very comfortable right there using the ramp.
But he misses the ramp.
Oh no, he missed the ramp. And Extreme is gonna actually overtake even more. Just a little bit more. He goes for the barrel rolls, pushing even more further, and few more minutes to go for the finishing line. Extreme might actually give a good start for the first match of the night.
Still, you missed it. Somebody missed the ramp and missed to win here. Check out right now, 2-second gap just because he missed that ramp and he lost that 2 second. In conclusion to Extreme for winning this game for first round for a low bracket at 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Bunny, what do you think about that game just now?
Malaysia. Come on, I mean, like, come on.
Somebody give this girl a medal for being too patriotic for on this 7th of July.
Negaraku.
Again, congratulations to Extreme. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. A 2-second gap just now between him and Steel. But let's see the replay. As you can see, Steel trying to catch up, but just because of that last, I think he managed to get that last ramp. Maybe the gap is not too far. I'm not trying to say that Extreme might lose, but that gap of 2 seconds is precious.
Yeah, true. That is very true. That's why every single decision you make in the track really affect you very well. So that's why when you saw what Stel was doing just now, leaving that, not even taking the ramp itself, that was the mistake that was made. Because if, for example, who knows, maybe Stel actually take the ramp as well just to close in the gap, could have actually overtake Extreme, but didn't do so. So things already happened. So now it's up to the second track to see if Extreme will win it all for himself, or will actually Stel be doing the comeback and making you run for your money, but because you want
This is the first time I lost to prediction. This is the first time that I lost to Bunny for my prediction. But I do think this time around Still will make a comeback. It's just that what I can say about this racing game, the first cut is the deepest. If you lead and then you lead during the first quarter and you have that momentum, okay, that is where the first cut, the first cut is the deepest. If you lose your momentum, you might lose. But just now you can see the Extreme. He doing the Extreme constantly. Pushing from the starting up until the end. There's no moment that Still did manage to overtake him at all. I don't see any overtake coming from Still, but Still,
you gotta steal the win.
You gotta steal the win from Extreme. No pun intended.
Extreme, you gotta go Extreme all the way. For the second match, Himalaya still on the snowy hillside, and again, reminder, is very slippery when it comes to that hill. That's why most of the time we see when they were doing the battle roll, when they want to land off, and even when they want to jump in from another ledge to another ledge, sometimes they actually overstep their own land spot, and that causes a little bit crash. But so far we haven't seen any players crash for tonight. I'm like really happy. Previously we do see a lot of players crashed out, so far playing it safe. I'm hoping that somebody, come on, do a little bit dirty. Oh, okay, we do see Extreme pushing.
Before we start, Bunny,
yeah,
I just want to give advice to Steel.
What?
Do not lose that ramp again.
Alright, let's see. Right here, still on the Himalaya side. And it seems that we do see Extreme still actually... Oh, there you go! The first crash of the night, Pada, by your own favorite player! I'm so sorry still. It's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to come back. But that's a huge gap that needs to be closing.
That is a tremendous gap, monstrous gap coming from Stealth. How did he got into that mistake, buddy?
I do not know. I told you, this is not a good map because the track is very slippery. And once you go in for that ledge, that gap, as well as to jump off, if you don't land the right spot, it will crash. Look at that. Look at that. It's very slippery. Still is trying his best. Still trying to do the best he could to actually cover up all the mistakes, but somehow we see the distance between.
I don't see Extreme. Seriously, I don't see Extreme coming from the view of Steel just now. I don't see where is Extreme because extremely far compared to Steel right now. That is one big mistake coming from Steel getting that crash. Maybe he's a bit nervous. See.
Slowly.
Is there something wrong with this guy's gameplay?
I don't know, maybe Stel is a little bit over. Oh, no, just, oh, so close. Yeah, look at that, that jump, no.
This is not Stel level position.
This is the Stel that I know. Who are you? I don't know you. Give me back my Stel. You stole my Stel.
Right now pushing in towards the finishing line. Maybe I think Extreme already at the finishing line. You know, drinking
Monster energy
over at the finishing line. But no, still here, still waiting for still.
Like there's 10% of the distance, but I don't think that there's gonna be any manageable miracle coming in from Stel. So again, I mean, thank you to Extreme for not letting us to go for the match number 3. So this is going to be a quick, fast game indeed. But still,
I'm rooting for you.
We already want to put our ticket already, you know?
I'm rooting for you. But still, that's it for you tonight. Have a good night. Have a good night and try again next season. But anyhow, congratulations to Extreme. You still survive. I'm gonna go pushing in straight again inside the low bracket. Gonna go up again Sheeta after this. But anyhow, congratulations for that 2 minute and 15 second comfortable. Is there any more that you want to add out? Extremely far.
But let me just say this. Malaysia.
Let's check out the reviews. Please give me back the moment that he cried. No, that is it, man. That is the money shot that we are looking for.
Oh, so sad, Stel. Oh my god. Could have actually at least be able to catch up, but because of that crash, it just gives more time as well as space for Extreme to win all out for him for this lower finals. But
all the 3 maps snowy, but we don't need to go to Greenland.
no more snowy hills. Now we're moving in for the second lower bracket, whereby Extreme will be meeting off with our loser of that upper final just now. Who is our loser of upper finals, Badak, just now?
Shita?
wait, isn't that the one that they actually fight during the first match? Oh wait,
yeah.
This is a comeback. Wow.
This is a comeback. Maybe Extreme gonna use what he learned, what he see throughout this the game between Steel just now. So there's no Greenland for tonight. Himalayas, both Himalayas was captured by the Malaysian.
Yeah, Malaysia Borley. Congratulations to Extreme, but the journey still haven't stopped there because we still have to focus on the next match, which is again the second lower bracket, where Extreme still haven't qualified the grand finals for the second grand finals. First already done. We already see Hilcho is already sitting comfortably on the throne like, hey, when am I going to get the champion title, Bada? When am I going to get the champion title?
A bit of drama here and there tonight.
Okay.
A bit of drama here and there tonight. Okay, almost got a dirty game, but someone managed to get himself crashed, courtesy of himself. Okay.
I mean, at least we did get what we want. We said let's see some crashing.
We want to see a crash.
Not by you though.
Not by yourself getting yourself crashed. Okay. So I think we're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna take a sip of Monster Energy after this. So guys, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be see you guys in a bit. Take care.
La 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 la. Been on my happy hour photos. Doch im Blitzlicht der Strobo frag ich mich schon, wo du jetzt bist und vermiss dich so. 1000 Augen auf mir und ich schein immer zu lächeln und glücklich zu sein. Doch ohne dich fühle ich mich zwischen tausenden Leuten allein. Nur mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin. Nur mit dir. Wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht. Ganz egal wo, zusammen sind wir mutig. Und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt. Und singen so laut diese Melodie. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Als ob uns keiner sieht. Du bist mein Dojo, ohne dich bin ich solo. Zwischen Tokio und Soho denk ich an dich und die Sehnsucht ist so groß. Denn mit dir kann ich Luftschlösser bauen. Wir zwei sind immer ein bisschen zu laut. Ganz ohne Ziel, ganz ohne Plan. Mit dir durchzudrehen hab ich so sehr gebraucht. Nur mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin. Nur mit dir. Wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht. Ganz egal wo, zusammen sind wir mutig. Und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt. Und singen so laut diese Melodie. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Flieg mit dir auf dem Beat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Immer wieder repeat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Als ob uns keiner sieht. Mit dir kann ich sein, wie ich bin. Nur mit dir. Lalala, 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 lalala. Wir tanzen so, als ob keiner zusieht. Ganz egal wo, zusammen sind wir mutig. Und wir beide drehen so auf, als ob es nur uns zwei gibt. Und singen so laut diese Melodie. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Flieg mit dir auf dem Beat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Immer wieder repeat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Flieg mit mir auf dem Beat. Lelele, lelele, lelele. Als ob uns keiner sieht.
On a rhythm and I'm on the beat. With it on lock, everything on fleek. Word on the street, got my sound on repeat. Do it all day, every day of the week. Getting turned up, we feeling lively. On the dance floor, where you gonna find me? Here comes the drop, it's time to party.
Welcome back to the Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific. This is the game of Asphalt 9 Legend Open Finals Season number 3. You are with me, Fasha Bani, as well as Bada in the house, guys. Previously, we have saw the whole entire iOS category only for the upper bracket. And right now, we're moving into the lower bracket and the last second lower bracket as well, and moving into figuring out who will be moving to the grand finals to fight off with our first grand finalist, which is Hilcho Bada.
I'm gonna bet on Shita.
Previously, Shita was been pulled back.
I'm not trying to be not patriotic, but I have my vote on Shita.
You really hate your own country.
No,
do you? You do. Every single time I see that. Every time Extreme was actually fighting, you always go for the next one. Like, Extreme is fighting? Nah, I'm not going to go for him. I'm going to go for the other one. The opponent one. How dare you?
No, because Shita, the position every time that the Shita, I think his, I don't know, his or her, maybe her, the position in taking turns every time the corner, Shita pulled that very nicely. But let's check out our map where Shita gonna go up against Extreme. The first track gonna be Auckland straights and hairpins. This map, is a fast-paced map. Okay, we are going into an actual track. But for track number 2, San Francisco gonna wait for us, the city by the bay. But anyhow, if we need for a tiebreaker, again, we are still staying at San Francisco for the Tunnel Jam, Bunny. So, Bunny, my favorite map for this time is gonna be Auckland, that straight and happy. What about you?
I mean, I love San Francisco though. That's pretty much it. But the thing is, about the Oakland wise, there's no way of you trying to crash here because the place itself, the track itself, the lap itself is quite easy actually. To be honest, it's quite easy, but the only way that you will be able to win it if you actually go in for the ramp side. So here and out, our last lower bracket, we have Cheetah versus Extreme. Who will be going into the grand finals? Is it going to be Extreme or Cheetah? Malaysia or Korea?
Here we go. Let's go. Extreme versus Cheetah. But you can see that Extreme currently leading the pack, leading the way here. Cheetah is going to be far behind here, trying to go for that better roll, pushing in with that Nitrous. Going to go that Nitrous double boost coming in from Cheetah right now, trying to push again. But that shockwave, somehow that guy, Extreme, he is doing the Extreme nice.
I like it. He always go in for the lead first. And again, reminder to everyone as well, if you guys saw what happened during the previous match, Cheetah always go in for the last minute takeover. So that could happen now as well. So but I always love this. But if 1 minute, like we see Extreme is right in front, suddenly Cheetah like, oop! Plot twist, let's flip the table right here. And that's what Cheetah does. But so far right now, yes, a good side for the player of Extreme from Malaysia right now for leading the pack. And so far, we still haven't actually ending our first lap of the night. Our first lap still actually going on. And Cheetah still haven't managed to actually close in the gap. Going in for the ramp at the moment. And this is where it is. The very, very tight corner of the drift side. Extreme doing the Extreme a little more right now. Going to go in for the boost with the ramp and moving in for the second lap.
You can see that here, Cheetah trying to push from behind, but during the corners, we can see that Extreme managed to pull very, very nicely here. Extreme gave that better roll. Cheetah as well here, nice coming from both of the player, but still Extreme is leading the pack here. Cheetah using that shockwave again here, trying to catch up with Extreme, buddy.
Yep, tight corners indeed for this lap. That's why I said you don't really need to worry much about the ledge compared to all of the rest of the map itself. Tracks wise, yes, when it comes to this map, we know for a fact there's no worries of you going to crash out or actually going over the ledge itself. But the thing is, there's a lot of tight corners that you need to be controlling your speed, your drift, and what we are seeing right now, Extreme is doing a good job. Cheetah, on the other note, still haven't managed to actually close in the gap and even overtake it. And we are moving into the last few kilometers of this track, Bada.
Yeah, going for the final section right now here. Cheetah again trying to using all the boost that she can, but cannot. Trying to close up the gap with Extreme, because Extreme here going in straight to the finish line.
Look at that drift. Beautiful drift.
Almost trying to get from the inside line, but Extreme, you are the winner for this round number 1 up against Cheetah. That is when you can do a crash.
Yes. I mean, like, do whatever you want at the ending, bro. I mean, like, don't matter as long as you win. Congratulations to Malaysia Boleh for the first match with 2 minutes 24 seconds on the clock. And I gotta say, that was actually not a very far behind gap as well between Extreme as well as Cheetah, whereby it was only 4 seconds on the gap between 2 gaps, is it? 2 seconds on the gap. So still enough opportunity for Cheetah to actually come back for the next round. And remember, this is best of 3, so whatever will be happening at the next round will be the opportunity for Cheetah to come back or Extreme to actually win it all for himself. But this is the replay.
Throughout the when Cheetah going to go for that last section of this map, we can see that she is quite struggle to pushing every time that she got a boost, not just a little bit, tiny bit, she just press that boost button. You can see that a lot of desperation trying to closing up this gap with Extreme just now, but it is what it is for the first round. Extreme, congratulations for winning the first game at Auckland straight and happy. So second game, the second track, this is the decision maker. Either we're gonna stay for another game, which is round 3, or is it we're gonna say goodbye to our lovely Cheetah and make again my second time not really well.
I'm taking all your buff, Badak. I'm gonna take it all. Give me back all my prediction. I know that.
Show me the Badak buff. Show me the Badak buff. You can see that 1-0 again. Give me that Malaysia boleh, buddy.
Malaysia boleh. Alright, second match or second track for our second lower final where Cheetah versus Extreme. We're moving to San Francisco. Beautiful city. I haven't been there, but I know it's beautiful because there's the landmark of the San Francisco bridge itself. So I really hope that we'll be able to see that in real life, but on the other note, the one that gets to go there is Extreme and Cheetah for now. And Extreme so far, first round doing well, but is it going to be a comeback for Cheetah for this San Francisco track?
I hope you guys understand how important this map, how important this track. Extreme want to win and go straight away for the grand final, but Cheetah here, is it going to be a goodbye or is it going to be a stay one more time to pull that comeback? Going to go up again. Extreme still waiting for the cue for this game. Bunny, 2-0 or 1-1?
2-0. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I already told you. Malaysia boleh. So,
But seriously, I want to stay at San Francisco a bit longer.
oh, okay. Oh, fine. Okay, we stay a little bit longer, but in the end, give it to Extreme. I'm good with that. As long as Extreme goes to the grand finals, that's it. That's all. But I know for a fact, not all players will say like that. Like, come on lah, I don't want to go for 2-1 or one, go in for the best of 3. They want to finish it off straight away. A little bit compassion to them. They're tired already, brother. But here and out for the second match, Extreme versus Cheetah. So far, it seems that Extreme is the one who leads the pack again, but
I still don't understand why Extreme go to the low bracket, because the way he play, the way he controls his car, this is not low bracket standard.
agree. I mean, like previously when he was playing with Cheetah, I was thinking like, oh, Cheetah, I mean like Korea, I'm impressed, amazing. Okay, there you are, the ledge. Cheetah gotta be careful right there to land the spot. That's the tricky part for her when it comes to any jumps that is quite far. And oh, there you go, the first crash coming in from Cheetah. Brother, don't cry, brother. Your player just crashed, brother.
Cheetah, I wish you are as fast as a cheetah. No pun intended again.
Deja vu. You said this already, bro. You've already said it during season number 1.
But just look at Extreme right now, starting his way over at second lap. Cheetah is still struggling to go to the second lap starting point. But again, all that boost, all that turnaround, all that spin, all that drift won't... Just a simple mistake, just one
Unless
mistake.
Extreme made the same mistake. We might not know. But so far right now, composure-wise from Extreme is very well. He doesn't even actually crash anywhere.
Cheetah doesn't even start at second round. See? The distance is still 24%.
Oh my god. This is a really sad sight to see, and I'm holding Bada as I could as a moment right now. I know that he's crying deep down.
See, I can see that he did it 9 times he do the combo.
Look at that, he's trying to drift, he's doing all his best to get all of those nitro shockwave, all of his boost up, and oh, be careful, don't crash to the train side. But at the end of the day, look at that, Extreme just finished the job already. Cheetah, I'm so sorry. Thank you again for coming into the Open Finals of SPS Asphalt 9 Legend. You have been amazing throughout the 3 matches, from the first match to the second match and to the lower bracket. But this is the end for you, as Extreme will be moving into the grand final.
I'm clapping my hand right now for Malaysia. For Malaysia. Malaysia boleh. Just look at that. Just one crash equal 10-second gap. There's a 10-second gap just because Cheetah got herself into that crash. But anyhow, congratulations to Extreme. Let's check out a bit of replay. Are we gonna see that
that beautiful crash?
Because she crashed on
Oh,
air.
there you are.
See, normally people crash on land. But
Yeah, she wanted to get the ramp, wanted to get that ramp, but unfortunately overstepped the border. The composure was not able to control itself, end up crashing at the ramp itself. So Extreme winning it all, like didn't even give us any opportunity to stay longer at the San Francisco. Like, we're done. Nope, let's go back to Malaysia.
Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, San Francisco Tunnel Jam has been cancelled by the one and only Extreme, our Malaysian boy. But hey, don't be sad. No, everyone that enter, because there are only 4 players, but there's a 4 prize. Everybody is
the winner.
Everybody is the winner.
Money for you. Oprah here.
No one will be empty-handed today. Anyhow, congratulations. I think
For Stel will be going home with 200 if I'm not mistaken.
Fourth place. So
200, right? 200 or 100 if I'm not mistaken. And then the second place will be going home with 500 as well. And then for now, our grand finalists, our two grand finalists, one of them will be going home with 1,200. Second place will be going home with $700.
Easy money.
Not as easy as you playing the game though. I mean, like, you saw that
No.
crash? Oh, damn.
Anyhow, we can see that Shita, Hilcho, as well as Extreme, both three what we can say is familiar faces for the Asia Pacific region.
Yes.
Okay. But anyhow, thank you to our sponsor, Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Remember to check out monsterenergy.com/gaming. Get that Monster Energy to keep up, to give you a boost of energy every time you do your game, buddy.
Yes, if you don't have that Monster Energy drink, you won't have the energy to even play games, my friend. That's the thing. So thank you again to our Monster Energy. On the other note, congratulations again to Extreme. We are moving into the grand finals. We're done already. We're done. iOS is already at the end of the road already.
Hilcho gonna go up again, Extreme. So anyhow, crown of fourth place is gonna be I think it's gonna be fourth place is, I forgot the name.
Stel.
Fourth place, Stel.
Yeah, Stel.
So third place is gonna be Shita.
I think Stel just stole
Second
your
place.
voices now. Again with the fun.
Second place and first place is gonna be Hilcho, neck to neck, head to head with Extreme after this for grand final iOS bracket. Bunny, any prediction? No. Any concern about the two players? Any concern that you have for the two
Wait,
players?
we got a confirmation here that Hilcho got an advantage track. This is
Yeah,
interesting to
because
hear.
he is at the upper bracket. He didn't go down. So he didn't go down to the low bracket. So he's got the advantage.
And that means, like, if he wins it all, he wins it all. Like, there's no more chance anymore, my friend. And I'm rooting for Extreme though. I do really rooting for Extreme. So this is the best of 5 for our grand finals. As you can see, track number 1 will be moving to Greenland Airport Escape. Second track will be going into Rome Tiber Stream for the track. At the third track will be going to Osaka Industrial Revolution. And again, reminder to everyone, if it doesn't actually end it off, we will have that tiebreaker at the track number 4, US Midwest Transcontinental Race. But why are you so quiet? You're like very stuttering because you don't want to jinx it, is it?
Yeah, I don't want to give any
You already
prediction
keep on
again
giving a
because
lot of
I
prediction.
already give 2 wrong predictions. I don't want to give the third one, buddy.
You said that Cheetah.
But I'm seriously, I'm happy to see both our country flag that Extreme representing from Malaysia.
Oh, now you feel happy. Now you feel happy. And here we are. This is what we're talking about. Hilcho has the upper hand. He already covered himself because of the advantage that he was already at the upper bracket. There won't be the 5th track. It will only be 4 tracks for our best of 5. So Hilcho already won first point for himself. Extreme, on the other note, needs to do something to pick up the pace and fight off with Hilcho for this grand finals. That's what we're talking about. The long journey if you move to the low bracket. Everyone who is at the upper bracket, they have the best advantage. So that's why you don't want to go jump down there. But then again, it's at least an opportunity for Extreme to come back. Here on out, this is the first match of our grand finals. Extreme versus Hilcho.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what these two players train for throughout this season. Welcome to our grand final iOS bracket, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a battle between Extreme. Going to go up against Hilcho. Here we can see that both play using that shockwave. Extreme is leading back. Will we see our Malaysian flag going to be crowned as the champion today, Mani?
Yes, hopefully. So far, again, we are at the snowy hill. Very slippery and a little bit crashed down. Extreme just freaking did the dirty work, my friend. Just crashed down our friend Hilcho right there. And now he's going to pick up the pace. Will Hilcho actually do a comeback and crash back to Extreme? We'll find out later.
That is a great recovery actually from Hilcho, because he just look at the gap right now.
Still there.
Not as very far from.
Oh no! Finally, he has overtaken Extreme. He's finally overtaking Extreme, and Extreme is finally trying to figure out how to actually catch up. Hopefully, he managed to do so, because that's the wrong move. That's the problem. When it comes to actually getting the crash, you also need to know map knowledge is also important. You lost that ramp as well there, Extreme, so that's gonna give you a lot of disadvantage as well.
Recovery. That is what we need. Recovery. That recovery from Hilcho is phenomenal. But both of the player crash at the same place. Both of the player. So be like, dia jatuh juga.
Like, oh my god. Oh no! No extreme!
Extreme. That is not...
No.
That is not how you leap from that gap.
That leap of faith is too much faith, my friend. Don't put too much faith on that. Unfortunately, here's the thing about the map itself. We've talked about this a lot of time already, but the thing about the map, the tracks itself, you gotta be careful with the ledge. Yes, you're jumping to the high ground, but you're not even sure you're gonna land on the right spot. Are you going to land right on that spot itself, or even able to land properly? And that's what is happening to both of our players recently at that lava tunnel, where both of them crashes at the edges itself, at the ledge itself. But so far, thank God to Hilcho, just like you said just now, he's managed to actually compose himself, cover back with every mistake that he's done.
The way he recovered just now, they suffered the same crash just now, but still, as we can see that Extreme, about his recovery is not too good, but just look at this guy, man. He's the first one to get that crash, but he's still here and he won this first round, buddy.
Oh my lord, and again...
Tremendous effort, tremendous gameplay coming from Hilcho.
11 gaps there.
11-second gap coming from him.
Oof. Wow.
And congratulations to Hilcho. That is one hell of a drama for our first game over at Grand Final iOS bracket.
Oh,
so
you're happy now. You're happy now. Oh my lord, this is so annoying to see you smiling. Well, congratulations to Hilcho for the first match. Not only just the first match, again, reminder to everyone, there is an advantage to Hilcho because he was already at the upper bracket. So, points already given out to him for staying at the upper bracket. So, he already covered out 1 point for himself. So, this is making him 2 points above or 2 points ahead of Extreme from Malaysia. And now Extreme gotta do even better for the next 3 matches.
He's the first one to be knocked out, and the way he recovered show.
Look at it, so fast.
Yeah.
Very fast, like nothing happened. Like, oh, you knocked me? Oh, okay, I'm back.
Somebody download the Badak Boost.
Oh, there you are. Look at that. Both of them crashing at the ledge. That is so
Both of
sad.
the play got into that crash, but the way...
Nobody likes the lava, but it's too hot. Too hot to handle, just like you.
But anyhow, hopefully, Extreme don't fell down. Don't let yourself down for that round over at Greenland Airport Escape was very, very hard, even for me as a commentator to see that game is very heartbreaking.
Yes,
there's a lot of crash.
I
Hopefully
would
this time
not
around
pick that track.
in Rome, Tiber Stream, we're waiting for you. This is the time for you to make a comeback and make Malaysia proud. Let's go through.
This is going to be tricky though, because here's the thing, Hilcho already leading with 2-0 now. And if, for example, Extreme doesn't do something for this next match, I have to say goodbye to Malaysia, hello to Korea, annyeonghaseyo. Because reminder to everybody, Grand Finals, it is the best of 5. And Hilcho right now with 2-0 leading up already. He only needs one more win, but he only needs to win Rome and take it home right here for that $1,200 in the hand. On the other note, Extreme, if he comes back, we will be pushed up back to the next track for this round. But so far right now, I don't know,
A bit
man.
of pressure, there's a lot of pressure coming to Extreme. He lost that first point, okay, and then he lost again in the second round just because of the map. But this is it. Hopefully this time around, Extreme gonna pull something, a magical trick, maybe something in his sleeve,
Malaysia, I'm trying to do my best, man. I'm trying to do my best. Oh, there you are. It seems that both of them trying to crash each other. And oh, no, careful with the ramp. But Extreme managed to land right at the front side, pushing towards for the leading of this second match. And here and out again, reminder, Hilcho just needs one more win. And if he wins this one, he will be the Grand Finals of iOS category Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend. Here, both of them taking the ramp. At the moment right now, using the barrel rolls for both of them. And finally, Hilcho will be actually taking over. Oh, but just a little bit more. Might be actually crashed out, but nope. He managed to stay composed and finally push in and leaving gaps for Extreme.
Leading is what Hilcho good at, because the way... Oh, but someone crashed!
What is up? Hilcho just say, you wait your turn, Extreme. You did that to me, I did that to you too. it is head for head, bloods for bloods. Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. But like I said, Extreme was knocked down by Hilcho, your favorite player. I know you're happy after two losses. Finally, you'll be happy. And look at this, Extreme is not even doing any barrel rolls. He's not even spinning. Finally, he does have spin a little bit, but still not enough to catch up because Hilcho is already living up him. A lot of distance already been pushed out for Hilcho himself.
Seriously, Extreme, you need to contact Hilcho and learn how this guy to do every time that he recover. Every time that his recovery is top notch, world class. You know, this guy from Hilcho, I like the way he perform every
I
time.
like the way he moves. I like the way he moves. Is that it?
Seriously.
With few more kilometers left, and I think it's a wrap for us because, like I said, this is the best of 3. Hilcho just needs one more win, and he will be crowned as the grand champions of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend. Unfortunately, with few more kilometers, I don't think there's any more miracles for Extreme Malaysia to win it all because the winner goes to...
Hilcho! There we go. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Hilcho with the remake concept 1 crowned himself as the winner for our IRS bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Hilcho coming from Korea. Let's see a bit of replay before we end this game. But 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Very, very nice. Very, very great gameplay coming from Hilcho and crowned himself as the winner for this time round. Let's check out a bit of replay. What happened? Oh, what? Champion? No. There is it, guys.
We have to say it. We have to shout it out. People don't know yet. We have to say it, yes. To confirm to everyone, Hilcho is the champion for iOS Bracket Grand Finals. We'll be going home with $1,200. It's so simple. You want to join into the Snapdragon Pro Series for the next one? You gotta make sure to go into Asphalt 9 Legend. Make sure to qualify the time trial, just like what Sheeta, Stel, Extreme, as well as Hilcho has done, and move back to the Open Finals itself. And this is where it is. You see the beautiful crash coming in from Hilcho. That was the revenge that he was looking forward to. I was already saying like, okay, Extreme, you did a good job just now. Yes, you did a good job whereby you crashed during the first game. You managed to do that. But the recovery was just so beautiful from Hilcho. And then moving to the next match, Hilcho managed to actually win it all for himself as well. And he knows that he has the upper hand. He has the advantage already from the upper bracket. Why waste any more time? Let's just get the win already. Right here, right now. And Bada, you so happy. You smiling like very, very to your ears right now, eh?
This guy only need like 5 minutes to win this game.
Annyeonghaseyo.
5 minutes and here we got 1,000 plus USD.
Congrats.
We need about a month to work for that kind of
That is true, very true. That is very true. So right now, this is the recap of the whole entire bracket. Back again to the first match where Sheeta met with Extreme, managed to push to the upper finals. On the other note, for the side of second match whereby Stel was meeting with Hilcho, Hilcho managed to push Stel to the lower bracket. And then when they met up for the upper final, which is Sheeta and Hilcho, Hilcho actually pushed Sheeta to the lower bracket. And then once we move to the lower bracket, those who were struggling from the bottom, underdog story, back to the top. Unfortunately, tonight is not a good night for the underdog because if those who are already at the top, they will maintain at the top.
But still, Extreme, you have all the bragging rights. You did yourself very good, you know, to pull, make you get yourself to the grand final. But anyhow, finish up everything in the iOS. Let's check out what Android have to offer.
Yes, players of Android bracket will be starting right after this. So we have our Mia Nori, unfortunately already having the upper hand, already automatically pushed into the upper finals. So we have our player by will be pushed into the lower bracket instead. So we only have one match of our semifinals, which is Turulov versus Liliana for this round. But onwards, we will be saying bye again for the lower bracket. So no worries about it. Bai will still have the opportunity, but he will meet off with those who downs or was actually not able to go to the upper finals, which is between Turulov versus Liliana.
Turulov and Liliana.
Turulov. Oh wait! Oh my god! Now I was like thinking Turulov. Nice way of actually playing with the words.
Yeah, Turulov.
Okay, but stop it.
That is it. That is going to be our bracket for our Android. You guys only see that only 3 players going to play for tonight. But anyhow, let's give them some luck, you know.
Hopefully, yeah.
We already see
So
see
far,
here,
iOS has done a good job during the earliest brackets of matches that we saw. It was a lot of civilized game, not much of a crash. Everybody was playing it safe. By the end of the game, it was a little bit safe. You gotta admit, it was a little bit civilized just now. Nobody crashes each other. Nobody try to play dirty. But by the end of the lower bracket as well as the grand finals, everybody was doing their best to say like, oh, I gotta do something about this. But the matches for our Android will be quite similar to iOS still for our semi-finals, whereby Cairo, the city of 1,000 minarets. Track number 2 will be Shanghai Pudong Rise. And at the third track, whereby very little time that we'll be able to go there sometimes. Hilcho was the only one who managed to actually push us to that track. But let's see if our second match of the night for our Android will be pushing to that tiebreaker, which is Buenos Aires Stadium Lab.
Seriously, I want to see that, Buenos Aires. I seriously want to see that.
Really? You want, again, the long map itself for our...
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
I don't mind to guys. Seriously, for Android, please let me see a tiebreaker match throughout this game, throughout the bracket.
True. I want the players to actually do their best to actually tie up the game and make us wonder, is this a comeback? Or is this like maybe a chance for someone to say like, no, this is the
Please
end?
do not give me 2-0. Do
No.
not give me 2-0.
No
Too
donut
easy.
for us tonight.
I'm quite full.
They're quite full. Bro, but I'm hungry as hell though. I'm hungry for adventure. I'm hungry and thirsty for Monster Energy.
Let's check out the head-to-head. Oh, so we have a representative from Vietnam.
Yeah, Liliana, lady driver right there.
Liliana going to go up against
I mean,
True Love.
I wish that we had that segment for previously. We had an interview segment before, but then we have cut it out already from our production side. If we could get Liliana to interview, I would have asked you, Badak, say something to Liliana.
I just want to say hi, give my number.
But here, back again with Malaysia. Malaysia, truly Asia. Total Love versus Liliana, Vietnam. Asia versus Asia. Not to worry, we do.
No, in terms of esports, we only see Malaysia versus Indonesia versus Philippines.
Korea.
This is the first time
for
I
Vietnam.
see Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam people, where have you been? Where have you been?
How do you say hi in Vietnam?
I don't know. That is one of a hell
But I hope that
curveball.
Liliana will do a really good welcome, because this is the first time we see her qualified for the Open Finals, and it's like a debut for Liliana. Let's hope that this is a really good debut. True Love on the other note, I'm not sure if this is like a old player, because I don't think I've seen True Love before. Only in my life I do see True Love.
Oh my god. This is not what I'm here for. Anyhow, Cairo, the city of the 1,000, we're going to be witnessing True Love going to go up against Liliana after this. Still waiting for the queue for the first game for our Android bracket going to start. Bunny, I don't think you've seen both of the player play before.
No, I don't. This is my first time, so I cannot do anything. I mean, like...
Anyhow, but place your bet.
Bruh, you're asking...
Okay, stop with the patriotism thing, okay? Seriously, this time around.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like, if we check out the Android bracket time trial just now previously, we did saw that actually True Love was actually a bit above with the time trial just now. He had actually... Let's just close the flag. I know that people are probably thinking that I'm going to be a little bit biased, but no. I'm talking about the statistic at the moment right now. Sometimes statistic actually describe the player itself and how they do inside the game of Asphalt 9 Legend. So when we saw the statistics coming in from True Love, he had the best time compared to Liliana from Vietnam. So again, I'm not being biased or being patriotic at the moment. You said it yourself. So I'm gonna go out with the statistic.
Okay,
there's a
because
possibility True Love.
both of us haven't seen.
We don't see it. We don't know. We only know from the
So
stats.
this time I'm
That's
gonna
it.
put my bet on True Love.
Oh,
Okay?
because you want True Love?
No. I'm very
Are you looking for True Love? But
One is enough.
one is enough. Oh, he found his true love, my friend. But And on the other note, again, reminder, it's a new debut for both of these players, Malaysia versus Vietnam. So we don't know. Anything can happen for the first match of our Android bracket. And again, this is they were supposed to be the first semifinals, but we are moving in straight for the second finals, which is second semifinals, which is Turulov versus the one and only Liliana. And then we have another 3 more matches to go, which is for the upper finals as well as the 2 lower bracket that will be fighting off at the bottom.
So who's gonna be?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I'm interested to see Miyanori though. Miyanori, he is actually the champion of last season. So, obviously, we already know that Miyanori is very well known inside our Asphalt 9. I mean, without a doubt, very powerful. You don't even see him flinching at all. He has a wonderful time attack trial. He has been doing well throughout the SPS Asphalt 9 Legends seasons. So to see Miyanori back again here to actually crown back as a champion is actually quite interesting. Maybe, who knows, maybe he will say like, I want to be the 3-time champion for the SPS Asphalt 9 Legend. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we still have 3 other more competitors to actually fight off inside the Android bracket.
So will this be a very, very good debut for Liliana?
Hopefully, I do hope so.
I'm not saying that she might win over Miyanori, but if like she can give a bit of fight, show that a woman driver have the skill as well. Okay, stop with the stereotype.
Wow, feminism all the way by Badak right here. I like this. This is a true warrior right here.
A different side of me, I'll show you. A different side of me when I see Liliana name.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow, okay, this is different. True love, unfortunately, he already have his true love, so true love, no more for you. True love cannot have any chance here, only for Liliana. But on the other note, I do think that we're still waiting for the players to get ready, and hopefully for our Android bracket, it will be starting soon. So for those of you guys who are right here at the stream itself, make sure to like and share, give a thumbs up, share to all of your friends, your family, your lover, your partner, even your ex. Who knows? You said like you want some opening to actually talk to them, like, hey, come watch here with me lah. I mean, like, I miss you so much. You know, just an opportunity for you to say hello back to your ex, even though Dua Lipa said don't call it again. New rules for you. But here is our new announcement whereby we will be taking a short break, but we'll be right back with the Android bracket. So don't go anywhere. Catch us out right after this.
back, ladies and gentlemen, for our Android bracket. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to our Snapdragon Pro Series. How are you doing? I'm here still with my lovely co-caster Fasha Bani is in the house for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Season number 3. Make some noise. So we have finished our Android bracket. iOS bracket. So currently we are in the Android bracket. Still waiting for the queue for our first game of the Android bracket, which is True Love gonna go up against Liliana.
Wow, why did you have to pronounce Liliana's name like that? Just because she's a girl?
No.
No. Is it? No.
No.
Then you have to say True Love also like that. Say it with the intonation just now.
True Love.
Anyway,
Liliana.
if you guys have just joined into the live, make sure to like and share the stream. This is powered by Samsung Galaxy. Thank you again to our Snapdragon Pro Elite Gaming. If you guys want to win some games, you want to be a winner, you want to actually make your winning matters, it's gotta be with the Snapdragon, my friend.
Seriously, pay to win.
And just like what Badat says, iOS bracket is done. We're moving to the Android bracket. We're still waiting for our players to get ready. And reminder to you guys, it's supposed to be a two semifinals, but we're moving to the second semifinals, whereby Turulov versus Liliana, Vietnam versus Malaysia at the moment right now. And we also have some brackets where we are going in for a different kind of format of our Snapdragon Pro Series. But now, finally starting out our first match. But what just happened?
Somebody start the game with a crash.
Yeah.
Somebody start the game with a crash. That is True Love, truly. Again.
True Love with the true crash. Wait. I think he has a connection error at the moment right now. I don't know why, but I feel like I did saw something was happening at the moment right now. I did saw one of the connection error is having problem for True Love. So maybe that's the issue why we see that True Love keep on crashing to the map of our Cairo. But I believe
This is not a skill issue. I think this is not a skill issue. Maybe this is a bit of a connection issue coming from True Love, but he is still pushing in from not far from behind with
look at that! Yes, there's a connection error coming in from our player True Love Malaysia. While we do see that Liliana is having a wonderful time leisurely driving inside our Cairo map at the moment. With the distance at the moment right now, we'll be closing in for the second lap.
I'm still waiting for any information because I think our friend True Love is still struggling to catch up with the pace. This guy is pushing in straight towards the end of the line, but something is not right there. Something is not right with the gameplay, with the gameplay of True Love just now.
Yeah, and it's not looking so good. It's not even coming in for his favor at the moment right now. And Liliana, our lady driver, there's a possibility maybe she actually accept the challenge that you offer, Badat, to actually conquer or actually look at that. Look, do you see that? Do you see that connection error? There's a possibility. There's a problem with True Love at the moment right now, or it could be maybe he didn't have any Snapdragon Pro phone at the moment right now, and he needs that. He needs that phone to actually help it out. But look at that. Oh no. He keeps on crashing, crashing off. I don't know what is going on.
He just spawned.
He spawned himself. He respawned himself at the moment. With a few more distance to go, I think this could be a clean win for the side of Liliana. Look at that. He's already a winner for the first match of the night. And a reminder, this is the Android bracket. And
connection issue. See that the connection color is red. So I think it's a connection issue. But it is what it is. Liliana, congratulations for winning round number 1 at 2 minutes and 50 seconds over at Cairo.
Wow. I mean, that's so sad for our Malaysia player True Love to have a connection error, but things happen. That's just how it is. You can't control your connection. Sometimes internet will be going haywire. Look at that. I feel like I'm having a bit of epilepsy trigger warning. I think like the clips always going back and forth because of the fact that True Love is spawning all the time. So the first win goes out to Liliana. I don't think there won't be any rematch because of that. So we will be going into the second match, which is Shanghai Pudong Rise, to see if Liliana will be winning again and making the move to the upper finals to meet with Miyanori, our grand champion last season. On the other note, don't worry to the side of Turulov because we still have our low bracket. Though we do say that lower bracket is not that good to be going down because people usually call it the loser bracket. You have to go a long way to be an underdog to actually redeem yourself at the grand final. We did saw that for Sheeta. And ended up actually, Sheeta couldn't manage to do so. Hilcho was the one who was already very comfortable at the upper bracket of iOS, and Extreme tried to do a comeback but didn't manage to do so because Hilcho already got the upper hand of that upper bracket points. But here on out for the Android bracket, 1 point goes to Liliana from Vietnam. Turulov still haven't managed to actually get 1 point for himself.
What True Love right now needs is a Turu connection. Turu connection, please. It is. You still have like a bit of a few minutes for Turu Love to fix his connection because that kind of performance is this is it. This is the tournament that you practice so much and during the day that actually happened. Connection shut it down.
But we found out that actually there's no issue for the side of Turulov. It's only just the issue of the life itself. So not to worry. We did thought that maybe it was because the upper hand goes out to Liliana, but no, both of them had the head-to-head opportunity. Each other them had the same odds to win, but at the live itself, yes, we did, both of us, even we as a caster saw a little bit of lagginess, so it's only on our live side. But for the players, they had no issue whatsoever by that, so thank God, I'm just happy. So I hope that for the next one, even though there's a live issue connection for our Turulov, hopefully he will be managed to actually come back for our Shanghai Pudong Rice. So right here, this is the second match, our second semi-finals. Liliana versus Liliana? Okay, Liliana versus Turulov right here. Oh, we do see that. Oh, look at that. Turulov do have a little bit of poor connection, so I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do so to overcome it. But so far, Liliana leading up for this second match.
Pudong rise. This is the time for Turulov to rise again, rise above the rest. So, but he's trying to pushing up. We can see that this time around the gap is not too far. Currently, we can see that Liliana is still leading the pack, showing the girl power tonight, jumping on this ramp, pushing it with. But we can see that Turulov here with that shockwave, pushing in, trying to get the gap a bit close between Turulov as well as Liliana. But oh, that is one nice overtake coming from Turulov. Liliana trying to get that boost and get that shockwave. Can Turulov be overcut by with Liliana, buddy?
Hopefully, Turulov wins it all for Turulov right now because the fact is he's doing well for this match. Previously, he had so much struggle for the connection. I think he's already asking some of the family side of his house, hey, somebody downloading too much. Hey, give me my connection back because I need to win this right now. Somebody's downloading. Who's downloading movie right now? So finally, at the moment right now with the ramp, doing a little bit of spinning to give some boost out. Liana still not managing to actually overtake Turulov, but not far behind. The gap is still there to actually, if anything can happen, maybe Liliana might be able to actually overtake it out. But so far, those who are leading at the moment with the, not even the first half, at the moment now, we do see that Turulov still managed to actually be the one leading it.
So Turulov, I think the connection is stable currently. The stable connection currently because he is leading the pack comfortably. You can see that Liliana a bit struggling, trying to closing up this gap here, pushing every boost that he got. Every time that she got a boost, going straight for the double boost again and again. Try to pushing up the gap. But that one guy from Malaysia, Turulov, finally he got a Turu connection that she need and managed to lead this time around. But going in for this, maybe the end of the section. Can we see our first Malaysia win here over and yeah, done?
I would hope so. I would hope so. So far right now,
Turulov win this game with a very, very poor connection.
This is interesting, man. This is interesting. Very lovely, beautiful love story from Turulov right here with winning the second match. So another player, just like how Hilcho was able to actually turn over the semi-finals and now going into the last match, the tiebreaker. We are back to Buenos Aires, Bada.
Yeah, finally. No, this is the first time Buenos Aires because the last time was in the football match. This time is the for the Premier League. So this
Ah.
revolution never been played.
We never been played. We never been able to go here.
Yeah.
True love, thank you.
Thank you, True Love. You are the True Love tonight. Hopefully, round number 3, you guys can stay here for, still giving the great game just now after you fix your connection maybe. But here, let's check out. As we can see that with Liana a bit struggling, trying to catch up with the pace of True Love just now, and that is where True Love being crowned as the winner. And we are going in for round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the stadium lab gonna wait for us?
Interesting. If you saw from the Cairo side, Liliana was at the best time of 2:15. Turulev on the other note at the Shanghai is 2:13. So when you compare to the stats itself, it seems that Turulev has a better time attack compared to Liliana. But then again, it's something that we did saw because of the fact that Liana won that first round. Is it because of the connection, or is it because Turulov was not performing well? That's the question, because we don't even know. And we did saw that even with the second round, even Turulov has a really bad connection, managed to actually get the win for this Android match. So
I do think connection issue.
no, is it? Maybe the live issue, isn't it? Could be.
I don't think True Love have some connection issue.
At least
Okay.
not with love. At least not with love connection. But here or not, both of the players have 1 points for each other. So we have our tiebreaker at the Buenos Aires Stadium Lab. What's it gonna be? Are you still focusing on Liliana right now? Because I know
No, I can see that skill gap coming from True Love because first start Liliana when we are at Pudong Rise just now, Liliana is actually leading the pack, but True Love managed to overtake her, and hopefully the connection issue will be solved again. I don't want to see the connection issue make the Malaysian this Malaysian player down, but let's finger cross. Hopefully hopefully his Unify will be fixed. Okay, so Buenos Aires Stadium Lab gonna witness the tiebreaker tonight between True Love as well as Liliana. Bani, obviously Bani we vote for True Love.
obviously. I am all out for True Love. Not just True Love, but True Love wins it all. That's what they always say. That's literally a quote of my life. True Love always wins. Sometimes, I guess. But on the side of that, Liliana did manage to do a good job on the first match. So again, I really hope that any connection issue or whatever error that was happening on the first round, it will be briefed out on the last match, and hopefully there will be no odds anymore for both of them. They will have the fairness to fight off for this tiebreaker. Right here, Liliana versus Turulov. At the moment, Liliana will be actually leading it off, but Turulov not far behind. He must do something. Go in for the ramp and spin, baby, spin.
Hey guys, this is it. This is the round. This is the decision maker round where who's gonna win and who's gonna meet up with Mia Nori. Over
Yes.
in the second round. After you can see that True Love a bit fall behind here, trying to catch up with the lovely Liana just in front. But oh, what is happening? That is not what we need.
Oh, little bit too far off with the landing. So in the end, Turulov crashed himself and still at the second place at this second match, at this third match, the last match of our semi-finals, and that is giving even more gap for the side of Liliana, our Vietnamese, to even push even further. And this is like the second lap already, and pushing more further. We have 40 seconds left, 40% left for this lap to be finished off. Can Turulov do something to actually catch up, or will Liliana just get the win straight away for herself with 2-1?
She's trying to push it too, but True Love, I think he got a bit of struggle here. I think this is like the few times that he pulled that shockwave. But we can see that only at 85%. I do confirm that the Liliana already passed the finishing line. But here, there you go, guys.
Congratulations to Liliana.
I'm very sad for True Love, maybe a bit of connection issue, but congratulations to Liliana. Liliana, you are going in for the next round. Mia Nori is waiting for you, and for you, True Love, welcome to the lower bracket.
Yes, don't worry. Still have a chance to redeem yourself at the bottom bracket. but it's gonna be a long journey. And for Liliana, on their note, hopefully it will be a smooth ride, even more further to the upper bracket, as this is the upper finals with our previous champions of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, which is Mia Nori. Our debut lady is actually doing well, quite well.
I told you.
Ah,
You don't
beautiful
believe me.
debut.
My prediction is start to growing back again.
Butter Bob's back.
But Bob is back.
1 minute 33 second beautiful time lapse for this match winner, which is Liliana. So we'll be seeing her again. On the other note, I think we might actually continue with the... I'm not sure, because previously during the iOS we did see that, oh, this is so sad. This is a replay of what happened previously. It was quite sad to see what happened to Turulov. A wrong landing can actually cause you a loss, even though you did manage to actually come back at that second track. But it was Liliana all the way till the end for this track number 3.
So, congratulations again to Liliana for winning this round. True love, this is not for you to be down. You are going for the low bracket after this, but there's a bye, right?
Yeah, bye.
So,
Bai will be meeting off with Turulov for
if
the...
Mia Nori manage to take down Liliana,
They might
there's
meet
gonna be a
again.
rematch.
Oh
There will be a
my
rematch. So, but
gosh.
will in this debut, our lovely Liliana gonna take down Mia Nori? That is one of a drama that we're waiting.
Yes, I would agree that you just debuted and then you take down straight away our grand champions for seasons to actually push into the grand finals. Oh, that's another whole story for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend. But then again, that is only once we actually push into our next match of the night. This is reminder to you guys. Previously, we were casting for the iOS bracket. Right here, we are still searching for our grand champions of Android bracket. But
Yeah, Android bracket. This a bit of drama in there. Okay. Because we start the game with like connection issue, and then True Love got itself into the crash. But let's see, for our upper final, there's been changes for the track side. We have Midwest Covered Bridge as well as Midwest Canyon Launch. And if you are going for game number 3, again we are going back to bonus areas, but this time around it's going to be footballs and politics for if we need for a third round, because seriously, this is 50-50 because Liliana, this is a debut match. This is a debut match, but for Mia Nori, our standing champion, is it the same guy that I asked about what his favorite car? Okay, now the memories start to come back, you know.
you finally remember our season number 1 casting.
Yeah!
How dare you? That's why I said don't leave me. Come here and cast. How dare he leaves me during the second season? I don't understand why. He doesn't even remember anymore. I'm glad that you at least remember my
Now
face.
I recall because I asked this guy what his favorite car.
So anyway, Mia Nori will be meeting off with Liliana for these upper finals, and those who lost will
It's
be
gonna
going
be
to...
painful, Liliana.
Because we know what Mia
It's
Nori
gonna
can
be
bring to the
painful.
floor, to the track floor itself. Because he is, I gotta say, one of the most smoothest driver inside Asphalt 9 Legend.
I'm not gonna let Mia now, but you know this is just the first game for the the first his first game over this season 3. We'll see how for the first game.
I know, I understand. Maybe you're thinking that there's a possibility. Maybe he hasn't been playing this game for a while. He lost his own step, his rhythm. So maybe this is a chance for Liliana to actually take him down. We don't know. Maybe Mia Nori has lost his touch. You know?
Right, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm not gonna put all my bets on Mia Nori for his first round because seriously again Liliana, this is her debut and he managed to take down True Love. Okay, but I don't want to compare Mia Nori with Hilcho just now, but we'll see how the first game. We'll see how.
We'll see how. I mean, even Hilchu had a struggle as well. But reminder to you, Badak, we did saw statistic. Remember the time attack that both of this player did. Mia Nori was on the top.
It seems like
he still has his touch. I think he still has his rhythm.
we're not sure yet, but what I can sure is We cannot view this match.
Okay, so that means this is it. This is where we put our money. We put our bets already. I vote for
No,
Mia
because we
Nori.
cannot view this match. We cannot view this match, so we can only see the time after this. Okay, there's a bit of issue back there. So
I mean, we're still waiting to see what will happen to Mia Nori versus Liliana. But again, I am putting my money on Mia Nori. Okay, I am putting my money because I am all the way with Konnichiwa. And konnichiwa back to the caster room, please, because at the moment right now we're still having a trouble to get our players ready. Mia Nori as well as Liliana, please, I hope that you are well prepared to fight off for our upper finals.
yeah, actually they're fighting.
They're fighting already?
They're fighting. They're fighting. So we are waiting who wins.
Oh
and
my god.
we only get to see the numbers.
This is
We
so
can. I
sad.
cannot see all the shockwave, all those barrel rolls.
No, I don't.
All those dirty plays
The
coming from the two
dramas.
players. The drama. No drama for this time around. Miyanori, I'm watching.
So we'll be waiting to see what would happen after this, because at the moment right now, as the game is already starting, we will only be able to announce you guys who is the winner for the round number.
And the winner is. Okay. Miyanori is at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Hilcho is at 2.08. I've told you, this guy is actually better than Hilcho.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
This guy won at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Nicely done there by Miyanori. Hopefully on the second game we can actually see how Miyanori won that round. Okay. But for Liliana, don't be sad. Don't be sad. It's just the first time you see the dragon. This is the dragon coming from the land of the rising sun.
I like that.
Okay.
Mia Nori never actually give us any doubt for his skill, especially knowing that the first match is in his hand already. We still have 2 more rounds to go for our Mia Nori versus Liliana. We're moving into the second track, Canyon Launch. Still at the same location, just a different kind of track. And remember, Canyon Launch is one of the worst map ever because people do not like to go into that lava tunnel, Badang.
Correct. Lava tunnel will be. Are we watching a double crash again in the same spot, that lava, that that lava spot? So yeah, I just want to see this game. Seriously, I want to see how this this dragon, the Miyanori, the dragon, to bite Liliana's hand, maybe finger.
Maybe. Then, but
The
then
first
again,
first comer need to taste, the wrath, the pain.
because it was too easy, I guess, for Liliana during the first match of the semi-finals, and to be able just to debut as well as going in up against to the champions is quite tough. But again, I hope that Liliana has learned the rotation as well as already adapt to the whole entire environment of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legends, because don't worry, Liliana, you still have the lower bracket waiting for you. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all. That's all
No
what
worry.
it takes.
And you're gonna meet up with Turulum again. So there we go. This is score currently. You can see that Miyanori leading at 1-0. Gonna go up against Liliana. Miyanori versus Liliana currently 1-0. So after this, again we are going for US Midwest, but Canyon Launch will be the decision maker. Is it gonna be Miyanori? We'll be waiting for either Liliana or Turulove at the grand final, or is it gonna be Liliana? I'll be like, I know. You are pro.
You forgetting about Bai though. Bai is still meeting with Turulov for the lower bracket. We don't even know if maybe Turulov will go into the upper lower bracket. Because remember, we have 2 lower brackets. So could be that Bai, who was actually not able to meet off with Miyanori during the first semi-finals, would actually turn down Turulov and the one who actually meet off with Liliana if Liliana goes down. So that's something to be told as well, to be told about for our Android bracket as well. And right now we still hope that for the second match we don't miss out to observe. If not, it would be very sad to not be able to witness again the wins of both of this play, either Miyanori or Liliana.
Sorry about that, viewers out there. Hopefully we're gonna witness this game, as we both caster want to see this game, Miyanori versus Liliana over at US Midwest. Still waiting for the queue for this game. So Miyanori, please give Liliana some love. This is her first time.
Yeah, this is the first time
This is her first
Liliana
time.
is
Show some
actually
love, you know.
doing amazing job at the Android bracket of our Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legends. We are seeing a lot of legends rising up from this game itself, and I love it. It's amazing to see how they. Everybody might be saying that it's just a typical game, and you're playing roll barrel, you're like doing a lot of flips and stuff. Not even a good racing game, but bruh. It's not just about the racing, it's all about the skills, the map location, the knowledge of you trying to get that boost. And not only that, the money that comes in with it. Come on, who want to give you just like that $1,200?
And please avoid unnecessary mistake. Please don't get crashed early on in this game. If you cannot recover like how Hilshow did, do not get yourself into a crash. That is what we need. So it seems
Hopefully.
like we are ready for this game. Finally, we can see Mia Nori going to go up against Liliana after this for US Midwest Canyon launch. Let's go, guys.
Yes, second match of upper finals. Let's see who will win it out.
A bit slow start for
yeah.
both the team. A bit slow here, but we can see that way Liliana is in front. They're leading Mia Nori. Am I seeing right? Am I seeing double? Am I seeing correct thing? But that is what is happening? Liliana!
Your baby Liliana just
How?
crashed.
How?
She didn't land properly on that track, on that train track. Unfortunately, missing the land spot properly, ended up crashing her. So Liliana will be a little bit careful, a bit cautious. But a good start for the side of our Miyanori, our Japanese again, trying to do his best because he did won the first round, and if he wins this round again, he will be moving to the grand finals just like that. But Liliana on the other note right now, still trying to push in with the drift at the moment right now, going into the ramp. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to land the spot, goes for the blue boost, and still haven't managed to close the gap.
Yeah, skill gap coming from Miyanori. His experience, throughout the whole season, winning every single game. This guy is just phenomenal, man. This guy is, this guy is a dragon coming from the land of the rising sun. He knows what to do. He knows what, how to pull when to pull the tricks. You see that very pixel precision coming from this guy Miyanori. Leading a bit far. I think 2 seconds maybe the gap, buddy.
Quite far actually, yeah. There's a possibility even Liliana haven't even moved in for the first lap. And we do see that, I think one thing that we can actually comment a bit about Miyanori, he always makes sure, even though he crashed out to the ledges or the left side of the track itself, whether it's the walls of the tunnels or even the highway ledge, he will definitely make sure that he will boost it out with his speed. And I like that. You always make sure that you don't want to slow down even more further. And that's what Miyanori is doing. Look at that. He's pushed up the boost again. Keep on boosting out the boost if he wants to crash into something. And Liliana on the door, crash again! But unfortunately, Liliana couldn't even land properly, and now it slows down even more, and few more kilometers left, or not even meters left, for our Miyanori to win and crash at the finish line. Oh, beautiful ending for him. But nevertheless, Liliana, you will be pushed down to the lower bracket to meet either Bai or Turulov again. Congratulations to Miyanori with 2:30 seconds for the win of this Canyon launch.
9 second gap. 2 minutes and 30 seconds has been clocked by Miyanori there over at US Midwest. Congratulations, someone already booked their ticket over at the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Miyanori gonna go up against anyone that win, I think, between Turu as well as Liliana. I don't see any news about the guy with the buy. I don't see any news, but we're gonna confirm the bracket first. But this check out. This is the first, the very early crash coming from Liliana that causes everything, causes the win from him, for her. But it is what it is. You're still in the low bracket, still have some chance for you to fight. There won't be any bonus areas for this time around at the upper final. So, buddy, a rematch. I'm sensing a rematch.
I am sensing a rematch as well. There's a possibility. I hope that Turulov, who's already at the lower bracket, have already established or figure out how to actually be better for the lower bracket, because he still has a chance. But on the other note, Liliana needs to figure out if, for example, she managed to actually get back again to the grand finals, to be mentally and as well as physically prepared to meet off with Mia Nori, because Mia Nori is our first grand finalist.
I'm not gonna put all my bet for Mary. Okay, for the grand final. Because Turu, remember that he got a bit of connection issue. Okay, so please, maybe he can go outside a bit. You know, maybe got connection issue inside his house, but.
I told you, you gotta go ask your family members who is downloading movie right now. But anyway, we do want to actually emphasize again, we want to emphasize that this series is actually already moving into the Android bracket. We are already done with the semi-finals as well as the upper finals. Now we are moving into the lower bracket, where we will meet again with our Turulov Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9 Legend, where legends are born. And again, I know that you said that you're not putting high hopes to Mia Nori, but we're talking about 3 times champion of Snapdragon Pro Series Asphalt 9, Mia Nori.
Seriously, this time around you've changed.
Things have changed.
During iOS, you were all out, supporting Malaysia team. But what happened, sis?
Because when I saw what happened on Android bracket last season, I said like, nah, Android bracket is a different kind of story. Players are way different when it comes to Android bracket. But here, this is our lower bracket finals, where we have our first track at Auckland Straits and Hairpins. No issue, I see this is the one of the easiest, one of the bestest map to be actually conquer out. And if they don't take advantage of those tight corners and beautiful lands, because it doesn't have any I'm not to say like you're not going to be able to crash anywhere here at the Auckland side, but it will be easy to actually fight off. So our first match of the night, Liliana, meaning of Turulov. You are right, my brother. We don't see bye, we say bye-bye to bye. And we're moving into the second lower bracket, the last lower bracket, where Liliana rematch again with Turulov right here. Hopefully Turulov find his true connection.
True connection it is, but with Liliana, we can see that 2 players a bit struggling from the start of this game. But Turulov here currently leading the pack here, going in for that tight corner here, going in for that boost again here with Liliana, with that drift, coming in with that shockwave, pushing in trades toward the one and only Turulov in front here, leading the pack. But the gap is not too far. It's not too comfortable for Turulov currently.
But the control, I love the control by both of these players so far. Every single corner, they have really good cornering as well as drift. And even with the length, they have do a wonderful job. But Liliana, a little bit struggle here, we can see, but finally pushed through. And because of that, Liliana will be able to take over. But no, back again at the bottom. But who? Oh no, Turulov back again to be crashed out by himself. I don't know, man. He hasn't found his true connection yet again.
Something is not right with his connection here, but here we can see that Liliana leading currently, positioned at the first place here, going for that corner. This lovely wall right here over the corner. You're getting all that boost and shockwave coming in here. Can he get that very low? Yes, he can. Lap number 2 coming in. We can see that. I don't see Turulov in his rear window here. We can see that Liliana again pushing in for that double barrel again. Oh, nice double barrel coming from with Liliana, buddy.
Yeah, beautiful. A little bit miss off for the nitro boost, but it's okay. Liliana has no worry whatsoever. Look at that corner, that beautiful corner. Wow, very good control coming in from our lady driver right here. Already trying to actually down every single stereotypical saying that driver cannot be coming in from our lady. Lady, girls cannot drive. Hey, let's see. Liliana is doing a wonderful job. But Turulov on the other note right now is struggling to catch up, doing his best, getting that gold nitro, but still haven't managed to actually close in. Not even one few kilometers coming up to actually chase out. But I think he can be trying to do so. He will be doing a little bit of spinning right here. Goes to the second floor of the map. But the circuit will not give even any more further, as we have few momentos left for the finishing line, waiting for our Liliana.
So yeah, 5% more. I think we can crown Liliana as the first winner for our low bracket for the first game. Congratulations to with Liliana Turulov. bit far here. You can see that bit far coming from this crash. So 5 second gap coming from True Love up against Liliana. Congratulations to with Liliana winning at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Congratulations again to Liliana, but this is just the first round. Okay, this is just the first round. Still, we have 2 more track for Turu to redeem himself. Again, I do think, is it skill issue or is it connection issue this time?
I don't know. It could be both, because I do see that there are certain times that like True Love didn't manage to actually go in for the land as well as the ramp as well. Couldn't even manage to actually catch up despite whatever the connection error is. The rest of the map itself, he was trying his best to actually boost in, but he couldn't do so. So he didn't even had any crash after that. That one crash was the only thing that actually slows him down. After that, there was no more crash. So again, I'm questioning whether or not it is the skill issue or the connection issue. But here and now, we're moving into the second track. And reminder, we are looking for the best of 3. If Liliana wins again for this round, she will be crowned as the grand finalist and back again meeting with our Mia Nori, the first grand finals. So far, we are moving to the San Francisco, the city by the bay.
City by the bay is going to witness Liliana versus True Love, but Liliana with that 1-0 advantage against True Love, as well as connection issue, connection advantage up against True Love. Come on, True Love, make Malaysia proud, make yourself a comeback. You need this 2 game. Two game is what you need to see Mia Nori at the grand final. So you need to show some true power, true strength of our Malaysian blood.
True, that is very true. And Mia Nori, on the other note, you guys should know that those who are already at the upper bracket, they have the extra advantage. 1 point already been given out automatically to them. So if you are the grand finals completely, you have the upper hand. But right here, second match already starting. We do see that both of their players are tied to tied. We got Liliana already leading, but no! Turu Love managed to crash, and both of them also crashed it out. But let's see if Turu Love will be actually able to actually recover. I don't think so, because Liliana manages to actually lead this track far, far away from Turu Love.
That is what we call bad karma, ladies and gentlemen. Here Turu Love trying to pushing up again back towards Liliana here again, going in for that 360, using all his might, all his trick that inside his sleeve here, going in again with that shockwave. But is it far? Is it far enough between him and Liliana here? Oh, try again here. 360. Is that is a double 360 coming in from the one and only True Love here. There's a nice air time coming for True Love again. Pushing with that drift here. Shockwave coming in again. Why is that Liliana driving so fast?
I mean, like, we are seeing the effort that is being done by Turu Love. He's getting all of the ramps. He's getting all of those lands. He's getting all of the barrels rolls. But yet, it's still not enough to catch up. But finally, we do see a little bit by little bit, Turu Love is catching up after Liliana. And Liliana on the other note right here is leisurely just spinning around to the ramp, getting the blue booster, and finally push into the second ramp as well. And Turu Love is just right behind the corners. And once we see Liliana goes in for the second ramp right here, he will be jumping up as well, but still not enough. Just a little bit more. Turu Love getting the second ramp. This is the third ramp, and I think Liliana actually missed out the third lap as well. So let's see. But we do see that Liliana still catching up and able to actually leave off those gaps with few more kilometers left. Liliana close in straight away our lower bracket as the winner and pushing her back again to the grand finals.
Liliana just booked herself the ticket to the grand final with that 1 minute and 58 seconds. Just a bit close with Turu Love just now, just about a second fall behind. But anyhow, congratulations to Liliana. It's going to be a match between Vietnamese versus Japan over at the grand final.
Yes, and again, reminder, we are going to see that Mia Nori will get the upper hand. A replay back, both of them crashing. First, Turu Love crashed out Liliana, but then a karma comes on, like you said, Turu Love crashed himself instead. I'm like, what is happening right here? You were able to crash out your enemy, your opponent, but then you crash yourself as well. That's just so sad for True Love. Not a good night for True Love, but it's okay. Hopefully, True Love will find a good connection for the next season of our Asphalt 9 legend. Congratulations to Liliana. Beautiful time attack from Auckland, straight and hairpins with 2 minute 26. On the San Francisco side, we got the City by the Bay with 1 minute 58 seconds.
There we go, guys. Congratulations. Seems like San Francisco Tunnel Jam is cancelled by the one only Liliana, because she already booked herself to the grand final, and it's a rematch between Liliana gonna go up against Miyanori. So I don't want to say everything. I want to say anything. Just focus on this game after this. Yeah,
But
we're gonna see.
why don't you want to say anything? Because
No, because the skill gap. But the skill gap it is, don't forget to download our DHL, our sponsor DHL, the game, which is, what is the name of the game again?
Effibot.
And you might want to sell 5,000 euro, take part of it, and don't forget to download this game. It's just a very straightforward game, Okay, very straightforward game. Download and might win yourself 5,000 again. And the other sponsor that we have on our head, this is.
I'm a little bit thirsty. Can I have a little bit of monster energy to unleash my biz? If you guys want some drinks to actually boost up your game's energy, you gotta go in for the Monster Energy, my friends. So thank you again to Monster Energy for sponsoring our Snapdragon Pro Series Elite. That is our Asphalt 9 legend game at the moment right now. And as we talked about our DHL just now, I reminded to you again, it's not 5 ringgit, but it's 5,000 euro. Yeah, you said ringgit just now. 5,000 euro that you can win in that app. So what you gotta do is just go into esl.gg/DHL app, and you guys can catch the packages. And you want to feel what it feels like to actually send your packages, you can watch the whole entire thing at the Effibot-Cup. Anyway, here on out, we have our track list already in the screen, where for our Android brackets, I think you guys already seen it during the iOS. It's a similar one, where the first track will be at Greenland Airport Escape. Second track, it will be at Rome Tiber Stream. And if we haven't found the map, or we haven't found the winner yet, because again, it is best of 5. So anybody between Liliana versus Miyanori, if Miyanori wins 3 rounds straight, he will be actually going home, and we will cancel all our flights to Osaka or US Midwest, where for the third map will be Osaka Industrial Revolution, and for the tiebreaker will be US Midwest Transcontinental Race. This is gonna be tricky.
But please, Miyanori, I want to go to Osaka. It's your homeland, man. Please bring us there.
So are you telling me that you want him to give chance to Liliana, is it? You want Liliana to at least get some win here at the grand finals?
It's the grand
this is
final.
going to be a good story though, because a debuted lady able to go to the grand finals and giving our grand champions run for the money. And right here, we are already starting our first match, and here is our beautiful lava tunnel that people do not like, but so far both of them managed to actually secure the lands, didn't crash themselves. But those who are the one who actually leading it is gotta be the Miyanori, our Japanese guy.
But for this first quarter, you can see that with Liana a bit improved a bit about her gameplay. You can see that it's quite close to Miyanori, giving some pressure to Miyanori from behind. They're coming with a shockwave over on the air, getting another boost here with that nitro boost again on the air, trying to catch up, but skill gap is what I can say about Miyanori. Big far. The recovery phase is very fast, coming in from Miyanori.
Look at Miyanori. He is smooth sailing. He's just driving around like he owns this track. He owns every track here at the Snapdragon Asphalt 9 Legend. He's a professional. On the side of Liliana, we do see that some of the safe side coming in from Liliana, trying to make sure that doesn't crash out, but that doesn't do good, as Miyanori is already like quite above behind, right across it. But okay, managed to actually, maybe there's a possibility Liliana saw what happened during our iOS bracket, so didn't want to actually but just a little bit too close with that crash. Thank God Liliana managed to control herself and maintain that composure to land on the right spot. And Bada, it seems that
for this round, Liliana a bit. I see that a lot of improvement coming from Liliana compared to the first and the second second round for the before this, but this time
Ooh,
around we
look
can
at
see that the improvement coming a lot from her. But going to go up against Miyanori, that is not something easy to be pulled off. But a lot of perfect, no crash so far seen.
Beautiful cornerings. You rarely see this beautiful corners as well as drift coming in, and Liliana is doing it very well. Beautiful driving, but unfortunately still not enough. Gonna get the ramp, not gonna boost enough. Second ramp coming in and go for the barrel rolls and managed to actually go for the boost as well. But Miyanori just few more meters left behind, and he will be finishing off beautiful. He even do a little bit of wall ride saying, win for me for the first match, and this is making him getting 2 points already ahead of Liliana.
Miyanori got pro connection.
Ooh.
And managed to win at 2 minute and 32 second, 5 minute gap. 5 second gap with Liliana. Congratulations to Miyanori for winning the first round over at the first round just now. Gonna go up against Liliana. So second round is if he won up against Liliana over the second track, he will be crowned as the winner for the Android brackets. Here again, let's check out just how smooth both of the player, pulling all this leap, because this lava part that every player hates, a lot of crash throughout this game, both of the Android as well as the iOS bracket. But these two players managed to play very, very nicely.
Yes, airport escape is done. Miyanori dominated straight away that track, so we're moving into the second trap at Rome. Tiber Stream is coming up next, and we do see previously a lot of players also did land a very bad spot right here when it comes to the jump of the ledge itself. But hopefully that will not be happening by either of our player, which is Miyanori as well as Liliana. Your baby Liliana having a little bit struggle, but this is what we get. We already predicted it, because talking about Miyanori, I'm not trying to actually boost him too much or just giving a lot of flares on him, but he is the grand champions over and over again, and him coming back to claim that title for himself, it's like him just just coming back home. Like, you're coming back home. Yeah, can I get this back for me? Like, can you not take it from me? This is my title, man. Seriously. All right, Rome Tiber Stream. We got Miyanori versus Liliana. Are you still hoping for Liliana to do a little bit of miracle?
No, I'm just going to see a 3-0 coming from Miyanori and getting his third win. Okay, his third win. But Liliana, do not let yourself down. Do not yourself. This is a 1v1.
Maybe who knows, maybe Miyanori hears what you said and say like, okay Bada, I'm gonna let loose for this second match. Maybe Liliana, I give you one win. Only one win.
Just because he want to take me to Osaka.
Yeah, just because he wants to take you to Osaka. Who knows? Who knows? But during even the first game of our grand finals itself, I do see that Liliana, come on, 5 seconds gap, not that bad, Bada.
Seriously, not that bad. Go up against Miyanori. This is the one and only Miyanori, the dragon from the realm of the rising sun. Not easy to pull off. Just see how smooth the gameplay from Liliana just now. Maybe he missed a few turns maybe. Just because 5 seconds going to go up against Miyanori, that is something to be proud of.
Yep. And I think pretty much that second, the first match of the night for the grand finals is only because Liliana was just a little bit playing safe. But here we are going in for the second track right here. This is gonna be very intense to see if Miyanori will actually win it all for him. But too close right there for Liliana, getting all of that spin for herself, and she is actually leading up. Alright, I think that Liliana hears us and she say like, no, I'm not gonna give that win straight away to Miyanori. I want to at least take us to the Osaka side. But here, not so far behind. We do see Miyanori catching up, getting the ramp for both of them, and there will be the cornering, and Liliana just not allowing Miyanori to even take over. But there's an attempt right there, going in for the ramp right there, and Miyanori finally able to overtake.
Finally, Miyanori is in front. Just look at how he managed his nitrous. He do like a little bit of burst here and there, not using all of the burst, because need to save up for the next few inches. But you can see that Liliana try again, struggling to get herself back on the first position here. That was just one tiny bit corner where Miyanori getting that turn. I think that he took it from the outside, not from the inside lane.
True, very true. Just like the space is just so small. Oh no, Liliana! Our baby driver crashed out from that ramp, and now it's gonna give even more gap for Miyanori to actually lap at the moment now. And
That sad
remind
emoji just pop out, just sad emoji just pop out on that screen. That is so sad.
Oh,
That
oh, oh.
just a bit of tiny mistake. When you are up against Miyanori, that tiny mistake will cost you a lot.
Oh no, but anyway, this is already at the end of the road. We are at the grand finals. Miyanori already got 2 wins in his hand. And with few more meters left for our Miyanori to actually end at that finish line, I'm sorry to Liliana, but thank you for actually coming into our Snapdragon Pro Series. Asphalt 9 legend, you debuted beautifully to the grand finals, and I hope to see you again for the next season. But here on out, congratulations to our grand champion Miyanori. First, like the second match straight away, give him 2 points ahead of our Liliana, making him the grand champions of Android bracket.
Congratulations with that strike 3. 3 times the champs coming in from Miyanori has been crowned as the champion for our Open Finals Android bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. From the land of the rising sun, the one and only, the dragon, Miyanori, crowned as champion for the Android bracket Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Asphalt 9 Season 3, ladies and gentlemen.
What a beautiful ending for the Android record. I gotta say, this is actually much more shorter, and we're going back to the replay of our grand finals itself. Started out with our Liliana, hopeful enough to actually lead the limousine, but ended up actually land unproperly at that ramp and making it a good move for Miyanori to just leave even more gaps. We're not gonna see Osaka, unfortunately,
No,
as
Osaka,
well as
no,
US
Osaka.
Midwest. But then again,
I was sad, because first quarter, I can see that Liliana leading the pack, but either way,
same time attack some more. Look at that. What is that? Is that true? 2-3-2? Seriously? Both of the game itself? Yeah, it is. Oh my lord, Miyanori is like.
no, the second one is 205. I think it's
Is it?
the
205. Okay, I was like thinking, seriously, they have the same time attack? Alright, so it's much
205.
more even faster compared to the Greenland R part. So it's a recap again of what happens throughout the Android bracket. As you can see, Miyanori had the green light to straight away to our upper finals, whereas we had our second semi-finals, which is Turulov versus Liliana. Turulov managed to be at the bottom and met up again with Liliana at the lower bracket, but Liliana didn't want to give up, said to us saying that I want to try again and fight with Miyanori, and she did. She got the second rematch at that grand finals, but in the end Miyanori said nope, Liliana, you did a good job to debut here, but this is my title, this is my grand champion.
A debut, and you got yourself into the grand final. That is what you can be bragging throughout the week. Take your time to brag. Okay, when you're back in your hometown, just brag when you want. I went to the grand finals, man.
Yeah.
I went to the grand finals. So anyhow, congratulations to the both of the winner we have from iOS.
Yes, our we want to say congratulations to both of iOS as well as Android, which is iOS is Hilcho, as well as from Android it's gotta be our Miyanori. But another one that we want to say thank you as well is our main sponsor. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here. If you want to win, you gotta win with our Snapdragon Elite Gaming, the one processor that makes
Winning matters.
winning matters and
Winning
make
matters. Put in, make sure your phone have the great chipset. So
it is also a great way to actually be paired up with another brand handphone, which is Samsung Galaxy. You got Snapdragon amazing processor to come up with the best Samsung Galaxy phone. It has gotta be the S23 series, especially the Ultra. You gotta go in for the Ultra, man, and you can share the most epic, most amazing game with this phone. So for those who are the winner for our iOS and Android, probably they are thinking like, hey, $1,200 in my hand, might as well just get that Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra.
with the next generation Snapdragon chipset.
Ooh, I like that. All right, congratulations again to all of our players. Thank you as well to all of our main sponsors. And thank you as well to our production wise. You guys did a wonderful job. Hope to see you guys again on the next season of our Snapdragon Pro Series. This is our season 3. Would you do the honor to say bye-bye to everyone, Bada?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end for our Snapdragon Pro Series Asia Pacific Asphalt 9 season number 3, and we will see you again at season 4, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget to register. And this is a wrap. This is the wrap for tonight. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I will see you guys again. Thank you, production. Thank you, my lovely partner Bunny, and you all here. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next time. My name is Bada, and
Fasha Bunny. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.
take care.
The Snapdragon Pro Series powered by Samsung Galaxy is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, Monster Energy, and DHL.